Oh my god! Zingbot is in the building.
Zingbot has infiltrated the podcast. You wonder where he went to after the show. What are you pointing at me for?
Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Gaz, and welcome
to BBonBlast. I'm glad you reminded me how to do a podcast. I'd forgotten it's been so fucking long. How are you?
I'm just absolutely shook that we've got a guest introduction today, like Big Brother exclusive. We haven't had one of those since Cameron Cole.
No. Did you see he mentioned us on his Instagram stories this week?
Joke we made about his dad looking like Tony Hadley.
We made better jokes than that. That was just like the generic one, because when we started calling him Tony Dadley, that was better.
But did we ever tweet that? I don't think we ever tweeted that.
Maybe we just said it on the pod.
But did you know what Cameron's doing on social media?
Attention seeking.
He's basically reliving like the Big Brother experience.
So is he?
He was talking about what it was like to go into hiding before the show, and now he's at like launch night. So that's why he was talking about the launch night reaction.
Oh, that's cool.
We tweeted that on launch night.
You know what's coming next? Us trolling him to fuck.
Maybe.
Shit.
Who knows? It's quite a story. It turns around to a happy ending.
Yeah, the
doesn't it?
redemption story.
Who doesn't like a happy ending?
Cameron, if you want to come back on, tell us how things are going.
I do want Cameron to come back.
I do. Actually. I'd love to talk to him.
We need the listens.
I'd like to talk to him anyway. Oh, do you know what? We had a suggestion of that we said we were going to do last year. We didn't do it.
What was it? A draft?
Oh God, imagine. Dead set.
Oh, who's asking about Laurie?
Nikki.
Yeah. Yeah, for Halloween.
Yeah.
We always every year we say we'll watch it at Halloween.
Is it a few episodes?
Yeah, it's long.
How many?
I feel like it's like 4 or 5 episodes, isn't it? It's a little series.
We could do it. Let's put it in the possible box.
All right.
Because BB21 on it said it'll be finished by then.
Trying to find something
BB17
that has a box sound effect. Like
this podcast is adjourned. Oh, there you go.
I'll put it in the what is it called? Possible box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on.
It's in.
Nice. Oh, it's a big old box.
It's like room 101.
So
It'll never come out.
I'm going to bury Gaz in that later. Right. So, BB21.
It's still on.
It finishes. I know you haven't been watching it. It finishes.
I have. I've been watching Chipmunk Edition.
Did you? When you watch it normal speed after you watch it like that, it's like, what? It's like everyone's like,
so
talking
slow.
like this.
It's like when they skew the voices for that comp.
Yeah. Oh,
but it's real.
Oh, yeah.
Drunken speeches.
Oh, yeah. I like that one.
Oh, they haven't had that yet, have
That's
they?
Big Brother Canada, that's why.
Oh.
Isn't it? Oh, did they do that on the video?
Draw the line in the sand.
Oh, fuck.
Why is that my only quote I can remember from Big Brother Canada?
I don't know. I don't even know that quite. Did you see it was
Veronica.
What was it? The Big Brother's 20th?
Oh, Big Brother Central Office.
Head
office.
Alfie was crying.
Why?
Because they did like a best bit sort of thing of all the Big Brothers.
We haven't seen that.
I have.
But
I retweeted it.
Here's a message to Alfie: get a fucking grip.
Lol. Leave Alfie
Can you play
alone.
that for me later on the pod so I
Yeah,
can see
I've got it. It's on my top because I didn't actually watch it. I just retweeted it.
Did they have that clip from
Here it
Swedish
is.
Big Brother where they were naked in the garden and they had leaves over their cocks and they were fanning them? Do you remember that from the Big Brother 1 DVD?
Maybe. They've got it here. It's a minute long. Should we just watch it?
What now?
Well,
all right.
Well,
also, coming up on tonight's show, we've got our own personal zings later.
Oh, guys,
which
they're
is
good.
probably going to end the podcast and our friendship.
That's why we're doing it later. With the friendship's already hanging by a thread. Fellowship of the Zing. So it's going to be... Yeah, it's going to be the end of BBonBlast, so stay tuned.
If the friendship falls apart, at least I'll always have my friend Pablo to lean on. Good reference, isn't it?
That was good.
Hey.
I was shocked that you even had that as a reference.
It's not a zing.
You don't want to watch this?
So...
Look, it looks quite good.
Basically, what's happening?
Oh, it's a minute-long little video of
It's
20...
the 20th anniversary since Big Brother was conceived.
Launched in the Netherlands.
And then they're using hashtag BB20.
That's confusing because now we're thinking Caitlin, Swaggy C. No.
But speaking of Swaggy C,
oh God, Chris. Swaley.
At the conference, the Big Brother conference, they were talking about the 20th, and they were Brian Bello had a load of exclusive content from it.
Did.
So if you want to look on his
was he there?
Twitter, I don't know. He's got contacts.
He's got
yes,
I like
he has
Brian
long
Bello.
ago, but God love him.
I like Brian. I don't care what anyone says about Brian
He's a right
Bello.
yogurt top.
I like him.
he had like exclusive content from the producers meet.
Because I can't look on Twitter, I'm missing so much good stuff.
You even sent me the eye. They've done a special eye for it, haven't they? It's quite nice.
Nice.
So
yeah, look, that eye is here on the background. Should we watch this?
Yeah, play it for
me. It's only a minute long.
Is it music only,
I watched
or has
it.
it got
I don't
audio?
know. Let's have a look. We'll describe what's happening. There's
It's
our
our
eye. 9 ordinary people entered a house in the Netherlands. There they are. That looks like our one.
That's
24 cameras following every step they took.
that first house. I swear it was like a shipping container or something.
Looks like
it's
our
tiny.
one. Look, they're all getting naked. This was Big Brother.
This was Big Brother.
Mm-hmm.
It changed TV forever. Chickens. With no contact with the outside world, friendships developed and a love story blossomed. Hey, it's about the Netherlands one, not ours.
Oh.
The Dutch public watched them being filmed 24/7 for 106 days.
Oh, that's a long series. Look, it looks so much like our first series though, doesn't it?
And dominated news and conversation. Hey, Big Brother Canada!
That was one of the Pax brothers. Will you marry me? Mm-hmm.
Since then, Big Brother has taken what the world by storm, did it say?
471 series airing in 60 countries. That looks good, look.
That's
look at the eye.
That's big.
That's nice.
That's Big Boss. Is that it?
Oh,
Alfie cried over that.
That got me going. That got my heart going.
Did it?
Yeah, it was good.
Alfie.
I don't think you even like Big Brother anymore. Come out and admit it.
I think I've just done a Davina, you know. I've said my goodbyes.
You're in a fancy blouse and talking all seriously about things.
I've got plaster on my finger.
You said your goodbyes, so stop podcasting about it then. Fuck.
Hasn't Davina got a new show coming?
All her shows are shit.
Oh.
I don't know.
What do you think about Emma
Shit
Willis'
show.
Circle advert? You seen that?
That blonde wig, Jesus.
It's terrible.
It's awful. I just think she's an embarrassment to humanity.
Well...
What? She sends her regards.
yeah. Well, I got an exclusive message. She says, "Lindsay, go fuck yourself." Is the Circle the new saviour of reality television in the UK?
I'm not going to watch it, so I won't know.
Well,
Are you going to watch it?
Matt from BB Spy set up a new Twitter account for it called Circle Spy.
Oh, well.
So he's obviously hopeful.
Well, I don't blame him. BB Spy is probably not seeing much traffic these days,
I
is
shouldn't
it?
think so.
I might as well watch something people actually enjoy that's not been cancelled.
Yeah, like Love Island.
Yeah.
Shall we podcast The Circle?
No.
No.
You just said about 20 minutes ago you don't watch TV anymore.
No, but if The Circle's good and I can get into it,
Are you offering to?
potentially, if
could-
it's the new Big Brother.
We could watch the first one and see it. We could do like we did with Love Island.
Yeah, and hopefully this time next year they'll invite us around the flat to have a look before it happens.
I don't want to not after what I just said about Emma. Mind
Oh.
you, been slagging Emma off for years. They still invited us to Big Brother, didn't they?
They just wanted the numbers.
Yeah, we could try the first one if you want. I don't know why you're committing to doing more things. I thought you'd be trying to do less things.
No, it's only this particular format of Big Brother, the one in question, USA, that I'm finding.
Oh, the one that everyone's really enjoying this
finding
year.
it a little bit tedious.
It's finding you tedious. You know that.
And do you know I'm only 3 years in, aren't I?
That's why you can't connect to it. You don't have the history. You don't have that.
If I remembered it when it was great.
Yeah,
it's like,
you've
do you
only
know what it's
seen
like?
Big
If I'd
Brother.
have come into Big Brother on Channel 5, I'd
Yeah.
probably been like,
Yeah.
this is a crock of shit.
Yeah.
But it's like a good friend you can't give up on, isn't
Exactly.
it?
You
And like,
haven't got the history.
sometimes they treat you shit, but you keep coming back for more.
Yeah, they're just treating you like shit, but they haven't given you none of the nice relationship in the first place.
Yeah, speaking of which,
What?
sounds like Holly's relationship with Jackson.
Oh, God. Who's this little fella sitting on this washing machine?
This looks like the Circle
It does,
flats.
actually, doesn't it?
It's got music TV on in the background.
Yeah, it looks like a young Eminem in the Circle flat. Oh, fuck, I feel old.
If you don't know what the Circle is, American viewers, have they had it in America yet?
I think they have got an American
Have
one.
they?
I think it's on Netflix, so they should have it.
So everyone lives in this block and they're all in separate flats and they communicate via a social network where you can choose to be anyone in the Circle.
Yeah, but it's so boring because it's just listening to people reading out text messages.
Yeah.
Dry. Anyway, enough about the Circle. Shall I switch this off? Is this distracting?
It is distracting.
Right, let's switch it off. Oh, fuck. Right, listen. You got no notes, have you? Don't worry, I have. So where we left off last time, if you remember, they were hanging on that wall.
Oh, the
with
ghost
those
house.
ghosts banging them in the boobs. You're right, that was unfair if you're a girl. That whole comp was sexist.
Did I say it was unfair?
Yeah, it's sexist because it gets you right in the boobs if you're a girl, but if you're a boy, it's
right
fine.
in the memories.
Then they were getting cold ice blasts, which...
They did seem like they were really cold. They were complaining about that.
It feels like 1,000 knives stabbing you in the back. Yeah, I know that feeling.
That sounds like the original Little Mermaid story.
Does it?
Did you know that?
No.
You know Hans Christian Andersen that wrote it?
Yeah, I know
In the original Little Mermaid,
yeah,
when she sold her voice for the prince, for the man, basically.
Yeah.
It wasn't only that, she didn't get rid of her voice, just her voice. Every time she walked, she felt like she was walking on daggers.
Oh, bloody hell.
Really, the fairy tales are all a lot more
Yeah,
twisted
they're all
than,
grim,
than
aren't they?
the Disney
The Brothers
versions.
Grimm.
Yeah. So that's what she did for a man. How do you feel about that?
That's bad. That's more sexism.
Terrible,
Two bits
isn't
of sexism just a few seconds in. There's more to come.
It's worse than one of Cameron's YouTube videos.
What's that mean?
Feminism.
Oh, the old ones.
yeah.
We don't talk about those anymore.
He said Big Brother knew about those before he
Oh,
went
of
in.
course they fucking did. They know everything.
Didn't know Tequila was a Nazi?
Well, we did. I don't know why they didn't.
And who was that girl?
In your phone.
Who was that girl that got
Stop
evicted?
eating on the
The girl
podcast.
that got evicted for,
Which one?
for a tweet.
Fuck knows. Who was it?
You know, first week Scottish girl.
Oh.
Louis G's little squeeze.
Oh, who was getting off of Lewis?
Yeah, I did say those things.
No, Lewis, little Willie Lewis.
G.
I can't even picture her now.
Enemy?
Oh, I can. She had massive teeth. Anyway, right, forget about that. So there was a bit where Jess fell off and everyone thought that was really funny. Did you think
Was
that
it funny?
Yeah, they kept cutting back to it, showing it again and again. Because she went, oh, is there any way I can fall off gracefully? And then she went, woo! And fell off. Yeah, that was pretty dumb. Cliff lasted 41 minutes, which I thought was quite good.
You wouldn't have expected because, as somebody said, small muscular people go far in these competitions.
That's
You would have
true.
thought that Tommy would win it, wouldn't you?
Poor Tommy, rest in peace.
He almost won it.
No, Nicole nearly...
Was Tommy evicted?
What?
I hadn't seen the latest eviction.
Are you serious?
No, because I was writing your zings on the train.
Oh, you're a fucking idiot. Why can't you do this podcast like a normal person?
Because I ain't got the time. Between homes.
You could have told me you hadn't seen it and I would have built up to it.
I forgot to mention to you.
What's wrong with you?
Zing!
What is wrong with you?
I was going to watch it on the train, but I was eating and writing zings at the same time.
Alright, guys, Gaz ain't doing a US podcast anymore, so send your applications to BBonBlastPod@gmail.com.
BBonBlast auditions
Yeah.
gmail.com.
How could you not even know that?
You know what? You got to send it on a VHS tape.
Yeah,
audition.
You've got to send it. It's got to send some cash wrapped around it. Also, why didn't you tell me that? And then I would have built up to it.
That's all right. I've been spoiled now. I can't take it back.
Fuck's sake. All right. This is why This is why we've got no listeners. People don't like
How do
you.
you know?
People don't like you anymore.
They ain't got no analytics. So.
Yeah, people don't like you anymore. I've done a focus group, and they think you're not taking
Bullshit.
it seriously.
Right, do you think I should go or should I stay? Retweet for yes? That doesn't even make sense.
You can still do Blast from the Past.
I should fucking think so.
We should do...
I'll just come out with Christmas
Yeah.
specials.
No one likes
Miranda.
a new host, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, like AJ
I'm going to have to get you crossed out on the fucking
logo. You have to
logo.
superimpose someone else's face because they haven't been in the real
it's
diary room.
fucking logistical nightmare.
We need to go to Canada, by the way, so we can get a picture in the new diary room.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you need to watch BBUS to stay part of BB and Blast. Anyway, so Nicole nearly won, but then she didn't win, so she's crying because she really wanted to win.
Nicole keeps going,
Jackson
I
won.
need to start building my resume in the game.
Yeah.
I'm like, mate, it's fucking day 87 or whatever.
Yeah.
No, not that long. 74, 82,
It
I don't
is
know
a
what
lot.
it is. But like, start building your resume.
She has started
You
building
should be
it,
fucking
though.
printing it out by now. And then opening the Word document, like fucking sitting there with a cursor flashing.
I do agree with you, but she has actually started building it now.
Too little, too late. Little weasel.
Your Nicole hate is also very unpopular. People like Nicole.
Unpopular opinions.
You know you're the Colette Lala of BB on Blast now.
Who's that?
She's off BB Gossip, and she's the very opinionated one who some people don't like.
Lala, I want to be the Colette Dipsy.
Anyway, right. I don't know why I'm reading out this part. It's completely pointless. Oh, Tommy made a deal for himself, but not Christy, while he was up on the wall with Jackson. And then
I got things to say about Tommy.
Have you?
Yeah.
Gaz just did a leg kick. Tommy said in the diary, I'm my own person, I've got to take care of me. And I've put, this is the most honest thing he's ever said. Then Jackson was...
No, the most honest thing he ever said was, you can always look at me and see home.
What? Jackson was upset that he won, and he goes, "Oh, I had to win to protect Nicole and Cliff." I was like, I still don't know when Nicole and Cliff became like so close.
Yeah, that is a weird one.
And believe me, I've been listening to the other podcasts. So.
That's got to be Cliff's doing that arrangement, and Nicole's, is it?
No, it was Cliff's doing. Yeah.
See, I know what's going on.
I put, is it because he thinks Nicole and Cliff will be good at mental comps down the line? Possibly.
Jackson.
Yeah, but actually, I think Jackson's quite clever. Believe it or not, also known as.
Do Mickey. You know what? Don't start calling Mickey now. Fucking hell, you turned around.
I was just doing what Julie said.
Julie. Oh, yes, you mean Mickey? Fuck's sake, Julie. How many people are in the house?
What?
Quite remarkably, I was listening. I don't know if you've heard it. I was listening to Julie Girl Pod.
The last one I've listened to is the Zingbot one.
Well, did you hear James singing the praises of Jackson?
I know. I don't know how I felt about that.
Well, he made a point. Like, Jackson's played a good game.
He has played a good game.
Can I just say, as much as all the disdain I have for this format and the people in the house, did I not say weeks ago that Jackson's going to win this? And you went, nah, really?
You might have.
You can play it back. Remember. In fact, I'll splice it in now. Yeah, I really think Jackson's going to win this.
No way.
So that was from 4 weeks ago. See, I said that Jackson was going to win.
But I don't like Jackson.
No way.
I don't like Jackson getting this good edit. It's annoying.
Yeah, but he's the golden boy of production, and they need to make everyone forget that he's racist. So what else are you going to do?
But I haven't forgotten, and I'll never forget.
I've not forgotten either, but most of the people watching have. And
even James from Judy Girl has forgotten.
Well, James said, like...
No, he hasn't forgotten.
He said, like, he's a deplorable person, but his gameplay he respects because he's really read the game expertly, and it's true. He has.
The way he treats his girlfriend is appalling.
Well, we'll come to that. But yeah.
Oh yeah, I've written here, Nicole needs to start building her resume.
Yeah.
I'll say. So I did agree with you. Jackson planned to put Jessica and Cliff up. Fucking hell, Jessica was still in the house then. Jesus, let's move on.
She has had a good innings.
Jess did.
Yeah.
True.
You wouldn't have thought she would still be there.
So then Jackson told Christy she was going up as a pawn when she was in the shower, and she was going, what? Again. Christy said...
Why is everyone telling Christy stuff while she's in the shower, though?
I know, stupid. Christy is starting to forget what the bark of her own dog sounds like. I've written, I'd gladly forget the sound of Towie's meow. And then Big Brother said over the loudspeaker to Nicole and Christy, Big Brother loves you. Do you agree with that? They're in the bedroom.
I did not hear this.
Yeah, they're in the bedroom, and they went, Big Brother loves you. I was like,
that's really weird because they never refer to themselves as Big Brother.
Strange. I didn't like that. And then they were crying even more, going, don't do that, Big Brother.
What were they crying about in the first place?
I don't know.
Big Brother comforted them.
Yeah, because they're missing home. Gaz's face is of pure horror.
I am disgusted because, like, Big Brother barely has a role as a character in this house. But then when he has a role, he has favourites.
Well, he does. Jackson's his favourite. That's why he keeps buying him so much watermelon.
I know. I saw a shot of the HOH room the other day.
Yeah.
Like, who's HOH? Oh, Jackson, because it looks like a fucking watermelon
Spoiler.
farm. Yeah.
Spoiler alert. I put Jackson and Holly in matching salmon outfits a la Daily getting picked out
the hoodie.
Of the UK.
Yes, I thought of that too.
Tommy accidentally admitted to Christy he didn't bother making a deal for her.
Oh, yeah.
Cliff had a little section where he was having a message to his wife and pretending to dance with her.
Oh, and maybe dancing by myself.
Cliff is really...
cringe fest,
I've gone off Cliff again now. I'm
Yeah.
off and on him like a bloody yo-yo. He's just too airtime grabby, isn't he?
Yeah.
You know, Rowan hates Cliff.
Really?
Hates him.
Rowan's at being_loud, by the way. Give her a follow.
Yeah, she's good, but she hates him. But I like him. I think he's a good player, a very good player. But this whole
The thing is, Cliff does some of it himself, and then it gets added on top by production as well.
That's true. They're building it up.
So it's like the more production has kind of fed him.
Yeah.
He's like yeast. Like he's like a sourdough. Like Big Brother's putting in the yeast, and he's getting bigger and bigger and more of like filling the jar because he's like, this is my character and I must fulfill it.
It's like when someone goes back for the second time and they just do all their stock catchphrases. Hello, Nikki Graham.
Oh, I'm a legend.
Isn't it though?
Yeah, it is. It is like that.
You once you know your own shtick, it can never be funny again. So then, Jackson was trying to tell Jess she was going on the block, and she was just like, she went, "Why are you looking at me like that?" He's like, well, there's only 2 chairs. And she was just like, she was like, I'm trying to read between the lines of what you're saying. And
she was trying to get him to say explicitly.
And then when he told her, she was like, really? Like that? How unself-aware can you be?
She started crying and being like, it's like a playground and no one wants you. Was that after being nominated?
Oh, I don't know. I'm so happy she went. I know you...
Do you know what? I think she's quite inoffensive. Like, she hasn't really done anything
Being
wrong.
inoffensive is offensive.
Oh.
For all the people who you don't like left in the game, and it's true, it's not the best cast that we've got left with, they all want to play and they all want to win. You can't deny that. There's no Deadwood being dragged along, unless you think Nicole is, although I think she's proved herself recently.
Jessica probably was. She was just kind of
Jessica was.
existing. But
that's what I'm saying.
I feel like that was almost her gameplay because she hadn't really got an alliance. All she could do was like float around like an amoeba.
No one wanted her in their alliance,
Just
did
like
they?
bobbing off the wall, each wall, wasn't she? Bouncing around. And that's not expensive or anything.
Stressful.
But what I will say about Jessica, lovely boobs, incredible cleavage.
She lost a lot of weight in that house,
Gorgeous skin.
When she come out, compared to when she went in, she looked like she lost a couple of stone to me.
Still couldn't cross her legs on that stool,
No,
I noticed.
she still looked big, but she has definitely lost weight in the house.
Is she a plus size model? Or
yeah, apparently.
She's a beautiful girl.
Yeah, she's just a rubbish housemate.
Yeah, she's rubbish. I don't want to watch her. No. But I think she's a nice person.
I don't.
You don't think she's a nice person?
No, I think she's a dull cunt. I don't want nice people.
She's beige.
No, I don't. Why is she in there?
But she's wholesome.
I don't want beige people in there.
I feel like she'd be better off on Bake Off.
I could say something else, but I won't.
Is that who ate all the pies?
I was going to say she'd be better off on like
what?
I can't even think what it's called. Biggest Loser. There you go.
Oh.
I've been told off about us body shaming on this podcast. By
who?
Way. Luke Starman.
Starman? He's rebranded himself. It's Stamen, isn't it?
Yeah, I spoke to him about it. We've been pronouncing it wrong all this.
Stamen.
Yeah, you don't pronounce it like that. You say Starman. It's German. Anyway, he said that sometimes. Look,
you know what that's as bad as? There's a woman in my office, right? And her name is spelled. Now, tell me how this is. How you pronounce this? Karen.
Kare. Karen.
Karen.
Yeah.
But she called herself Karen. I'm like, fuck
she got
off.
like a little inflection of her.
No.
Karen.
She just apparently it's Karen. What a load of old rubbish.
That's hilarious. The trouble is, I've had too much feedback from people, and now I'm letting it cloud my podcasting.
I don't never do that.
Yeah, that's the problem. But he said that we say problematic things sometimes on the podcast.
What do we say?
Yeah, and I was like, I don't say anything problematic. And then I thought back to my old blogs and thought...
I've never said anything racist in my life.
I thought it's probably about... I'm not racist, I'm not that bad. I thought it's probably about how people look and calling people ugly or stuff, isn't it? And he said, yeah, you body shame people. You do.
Me or you?
Well, you do, but I just did with Jess, so...
the I body shame people?
Yeah.
Me more so?
Yes, you more so. I don't
think I do.
Yes, you fucking do.
Nah.
Because I was sat watching telly with you and you said Emily Attack looked the size of a fucking house.
Well, she did.
There you go then. Case closed. I can't body shame people. I'm fat myself.
Yes, you can. That's a lie. That's like saying, I can't be racist because I'm black. And you can.
This is a shit show.
If we were always clean and agreeable, who would listen to this shit?
Yeah, that's true.
It's just the character we do for the podcast, like Lorraine Kelly.
But I don't think we're problematic, do you?
Of course we're not problematic.
I hope
Problematic
not.
sounds
Maybe
like
we
you're
are.
being racist.
I know.
No,
I'm
we're
worried now.
not being racist.
I saw Perez Hilton on the hills.
You said he looked fat.
See that picture of him?
You said he looked fat.
He looked fat as fuck. He's absolutely disgusting. The ugliest in there.
Oh.
Yeah, but he's fucking made his name calling people fat and ugly.
To be
That's
fair,
why he's famous.
He's always been an internet troll.
Yeah.
He's always looked like one as well.
Exactly, so he can't fucking say a word, can he?
No.
Yeah, he looked terrible. And he was acting like a right weirdo. Mind you.
Well, that is
Yeah,
praise, isn't
true.
it?
Anyway, moving on. If you do find BBonBlast problematic, try listening to Taryn's morning updates instead, where he won't even say bitch, he says B.
Yeah, you see? If people self-edit to the point that they don't say anything even mildly problematic, that's fake as fuck.
Yeah, we've got to just be true, be for real, true to ourselves. Know yourself, little girl.
Nice to see Ashleen in the magazines this week.
God, she looks right ropey. Oops. I didn't know that I said bad things about people.
I said,
Does though.
So I've got a friend from America
who
who I met in Thailand when I lived and studied there. And he's an ex of one of my good friends. And this was when I was studying in Thailand, was 2006. So it was after Big Brother with Nikki and Pete. And on the plane over, I've been reading a Heat magazine. I think it had like Nikki and Pete on the cover, and inside there was like an interview with Ashleen. And I think I also had like, do you remember Zoo magazine?
Oh yeah.
Zoo magazine and Nuts magazine, they were like dirty mags for boys. And like you always got big Brother people with their tits out. And I think Ashleen might have been in there.
Yeah.
And basically, it was like being in Big Brother. Like, you know when they used to take a book and they'd take magazines and they'd read them back to front all series. Because they didn't have any other magazines from the UK. And I read these magazines inside out and they were always like around my house. And this American guy who never watched Big Brother UK read these magazines and he really got into Ashleen.
Just from the magazine?
Yeah. He became like a big fan of Ashleen.
No way.
So this is like however many years later. Like occasionally we'd just send each other an article about Ashleen.
No way. Did you send him that one?
So I was going to send him the article.
Oh, how funny.
But then I was like, I'm going to have a look on her Instagram because I think you sent the picture from her Instagram.
Maybe, yeah, I don't know.
And the
I
caption,
think it was from my Closer magazine.
Someone sent something from her Instagram and it said, it was a picture of her with underneath her hat and it said, they used to call me Trashleen, now they call me Cashleen.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like,
I didn't see that.
I'm going to send him that. Yeah. I didn't send him the article in the end. And he went, what did he say? He's like, I'm going to read it. He's like, still got it after all these years or something. Hang on, I've got to find
That's hilarious that he just got into it from that. I like things like that.
He goes, where is it?
I don't know.
Still got it after all these years, as opposed to others who fell off. Appreciate the link, my man. Gracias.
Oh, that's cute.
From my friend Joe.
I like things like that are just a sort of a shared joke. That's just meaningless.
I know that he'll always appreciate a news story about Ashleen.
Yeah, but he's never seen any footage of her.
Probably not.
That is weird. That is really weird. It's good though, I like it.
I just liked it was where others fell off.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. I like that.
You appreciate that.
I do appreciate that. So back to BB21. So then, you know when they just show a shot of people and they go, oh, what about getting Cliff like this week? They go boom and show them. Yeah, so they did a boom on Cliff and he was putting his microphone on his nipples.
The actual mic?
Yeah, and squeezing it and then he went, ah!
Oh, yeah. Where you clip it to your t-shirt.
And I thought, Cliff, did you do that before the wife?
I was going to make a before the wife joke then.
Yeah, typical. Anyway.
Before the wife.
Christy was moaning that she's been on the block for 4 weeks in a row. Well, you're nearly done. So so you did watch the double eviction, didn't you?
Yes.
So thank fuck for that. So this is the veto before the double eviction. So Jess and Christy wrote...
Oh, that hockey thing.
I'm going to move through this quicker. So...
Was it the hockey thing?
What hockey thing? Wait.
Okay.
Jess crying and playing the old people who look like me card. # girly boys I've written.
What, was it a Latina segment?
No, fat.
Oh, fat.
God.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, we are proper right. Never mind.
Fucking hell.
Oh, do you know what? I don't care.
Should we delete it now?
Yeah, sorry, done. We never get to hear our zings. Holly, this is the Holly and Jackson row. Okay, so Holly, do you know how this row started between Holly and Jackson, where the whole episode was them fucking arguing, basically?
Was it in the morning that he didn't
Oh, yeah,
her?
no.
But that afterwards,
you're right, that
it?
was just afterwards. But the evening, Holly basically wanted to go around...
Was this in the show?
Yeah, but I didn't quite follow it.
Oh, Holly's
Laurie
TV show.
explained it to me. Yeah, she wanted to do like a Dominique type thing of interviewing.
Yeah, but it'd never be as good as the Dominique show. No,
never. And
I liked the bit where she spoke in tongues.
Yeah, that was not Dominique. That was someone else. Oh no, that was before you watched it. Someone actually did speak in tongues.
Poison blue.
But anyway, Jackson's going, oh no, I don't want to do the interview show because I don't want people finding out things about me. You're on fucking Big Brother,
He
mate.
goes, you're going to do it at this time on like a public holiday. Basically, he was like, you're not going to get the ratings.
Oh. The ratings?
That's what I think he was
saying.
saying.
What he said?
Yeah, he was like, it's going to bomb harder than Davina's chat show. That's what he said. I was like, how's he know about Davina? Yeah, and then she was like, I feel like you're telling me what to do. And he's like, I'm not telling you what to do, but don't do it.
I'm just mind fucking you and gaslighting you into doing it.
He does gaslight her.
He does, yeah. He does. Oh, but he's got a heart of gold. Oh, you missed that bit. I'll tell you about that later. Shut up. So then, Holly said normally if she had a row with her boyfriend, she'd go and grab her dog and go for a hike.
Yeah.
And she called him condescending. She said, I want to do something so the world gets to know us. Bitch, the world already got to know you two.
Weird,
a few weeks back, and we didn't like what we saw. Rotting in the bed while Christy was talking about fuck knows what, tofu or something.
That's some respect for the tofu.
Holly makes Jackson a cup of coffee every morning. Worm, I've written. He did say thank you because I rewound it because she said he didn't say thank you, but it required subtitles, so it was probably very quiet. I've written.
Oh, he did the Bane voice.
See, I did
the Batman voice.
Yeah. I did the detective work on the coffee moment.
Is that big tankard that you drink?
Yeah!
It doesn't look like coffee, it looks like Coke.
A pint of coffee.
So is he putting hot coffee in a glass?
Because he's trying to make it for, like, in the outside world, he's off his nut on fucking cocaine or whatever, and he's trying to keep up with it. And doing Xanax.
Shooting up what?
Shooting up steroids.
No, with his gun. Fucking hell.
He ain't got a gun, has he? You're thinking of Winston.
Oh, same thing.
Same thing. I think Winston was more likeable.
He was much more wholesome, actually. I miss Brett. Brett was fun.
He was fun.
You hadn't had anyone like this year. Like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Why don't they bring Brett back? Why do they bring fucking Swaggy? No one wants to see him back, do they?
Big Brother's sweethearts, isn't it? Because, no, true though, CBS are trying to peddle them as a thing, weren't they? Like a power couple, because they did...
Love Island advert.
Not even that. They did like Family Feud, whatever it's called. Family Fortunes.
Okay. Yeah, we call it Family Fortunes.
Feud. If it's Family Feud, that'd be a much dirtier show, wouldn't it, right? In the UK?
Yeah.
More like Jeremy Kyle.
Yeah. So then Holly came up to Jackson while he was sitting chatting with the others. She's like, oh, don't be an arsehole to me, basically. And he's like, don't call me that in front of us.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But I couldn't quite tell what she said because they bleeped it out.
Right.
Laurie told me they edited this argument heavily in Jackson's favour and he was way worse to her than what they showed.
Of course, he already looked bad.
He looked bad, but apparently he was way worse. So then Holly was crying and Christy said guys don't know how to handle things. Holly said she wants to be her own person, not the girl in the showmance. A bit late for that.
No, you fucking installed yourself in there day one.
I've put so much time spent on this row, it's so annoying.
Not day one, Kat was the first.
No, yeah,
squeeze,
day 3.
Yeah.
Jackson started pouring the wine out and Holly was more upset about that, going, don't pour the wine, don't pour the wine.
Oh, she thinks that she's qualified. She's a wine safari guide. Fucking hell. Have some respect for her career choices.
And then she's like, I need to talk to you. And they sat down and he said, right, I'm going to talk. And then he started talking first. Like, she said she wanted to talk to you.
No, but he's a man, so obviously he gets first dibs.
Good point.
Yeah.
So then she was like begging him and crying. And he like...
Do you know what?
He basically threw her out the room. He virtually pushed her out the door.
And then didn't she go off crying?
Yeah, she was
in
crying
the
on the top of the stairs. She was crying. And she said, I hate this house. Jackson, ultimate gaslighter, I've written.
Well, yeah, I have to say that immediately a little alarm bell went off.
Yeah.
That went abusive relationship.
Yeah.
Because
and he was going, all my exes, all that like that, yeah.
And she was going, I'm not your exes.
Yeah.
And he was going, you're just the same. And I was like, do you know what? I think I've been in this situation.
Yeah.
And it feels very familiar.
Yeah. Anyone
and
who compares you to exes, that's never a good sign, because that's the way they make their exes feel. Go on.
He's just a fucking...
Shit. Sorry, the cat's just...
Mic down.
Oh, no.
That's good. It's still going. It reminded me of,
flicked
it's just
tail.
the fucking same
Yeah,
on the
oh
outside.
God, yeah.
No, but they don't know each other on the outside. But just the way, there was something in the way he said it. There was something in the way she was cowering.
Yeah.
She was holding her head. She
Yeah.
was being made to feel like complete shit. She was being made to feel responsible.
She was being very victim-y.
Yeah, she was being made to feel responsible for something that she actually didn't need to feel bad about.
No.
And I just...
She dared to question him.
Yeah.
And she had to pay the consequences.
And I felt really sorry for her, actually, because I haven't really liked Holly. And it's true, you could say, she's got herself into this situation. But
she's stuck.
And speaking from experience, sometimes you get yourself into a situation and not until you get out of it do you realise that it was an abusive situation.
Yep.
And, yeah, it just was a little bit hard to watch for me. And I felt like I felt a little bit bad because this was probably the most interesting bit of American Big Brother that I've seen in a while.
Because it was real.
Yeah, because it was real and it was reality. But at the same time, I felt like this is actually something I probably shouldn't be watching.
Yeah, they spent a long time on it.
It was like an episode dedicated to this disagreement.
It was an odd editorial choice for them because, like you say, they're very stuck in this formula, which I actually like. But they spent so long on this. It was like, what are they trying to say here? Because in one way they like try and redeem Jackson, but then and obviously they didn't show the worst bits of this argument. But then in another way they're spending so much time on this like it's a soap opera almost.
Yeah.
What are they trying to? How are they trying to make us feel? I don't think they even know themselves. Do you?
No, and I don't think this version of Big Brother feels very committed to showing reality as it is.
No.
So it was interesting.
Maybe they're trying new things.
But then I was like, I feel like they're just exploiting this scene.
Yeah.
And that's why it felt more uncomfortable to me, maybe.
I feel sorry for Holly when she gets out of the house and she's obviously not going to be with him and she's going to be so embarrassed. Do you think
she wants to be with him on the outside?
Well, she said here in the diary room she questions if it would work outside these walls. Well, she's not going to want to be with him once she sees what he's like outside the house. She doesn't know she's seen...
Depends what money's in it for them, I suppose.
I guess. They haven't got a magazine deal over there. But then look at Swaggy and Bailey.
Be on Family Feud before you know it.
But just imagine how embarrassed you'd be watching all that back. Plus, he's only 24 and she's 31?
Yeah.
Old buzzard. Fucking hell, I must be decrepit. And then Jackson goes to her, I'm praying for you. Fuck off.
Praying?
Yeah. What a cunt. Apparently he's only started praying in the last sort of few days on Big Brother. He didn't pray for the first, couple of months.
I hate when people start leaning on it
I
when
know.
they're desperate. It's
bollocks, isn't it?
Either be committed to it and see it through or just admit that you're not into it.
Exactly. And then Jackson said, I care about Holly more than I would ever show. More than I would ever show. What does that mean? And then when she left the room, Jackson went, I love you, Mum.
That was really creepy. It was like, that was the Batman voice, like, I love you, Mum.
Why? Why would having an argument with Holly make him think of his mum? That tells you something, doesn't it?
It just felt really twisted. It was almost like he knew he was doing wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mummy issues. So then we had, in a stark contrast, hide and go veto.
Yeah, and I said to you, fucking hell, it cuts from Holly weeping in the storeroom or wherever she was
to her when she hosted
steel
that
drums.
comp.
She was hosting it.
Comp.
Yeah,
happy
that
as Larry.
out of context fucking comp.
Yeah, it was weird, wasn't it? Do you like the hide and go veto?
It was that one when they had to flip the HOH look, didn't
they? I'll say.
Jackson took it very seriously.
God, he loved it, didn't he? Got out all his frustration. I'd have smashed a few watermelons on my way around.
I know you like that comp. I usually don't like that comp, but it's because I think in the past when I've watched it, someone's decided to empty a cereal box over the floor.
They always do that, yeah.
Some juice or whatever. I don't think anyone did that this year.
No, they did throw food on the floor, but not just for no reason.
The one thing I do appreciate is it gamifies the house, and I think, I wonder if when Big Brother put the house together, did they think, someone could hide a life? What's it called? Life
buoy.
No,
preserver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that Jackson took it too far. He whipped someone's clothes out of the wardrobe at one point and chucked them across the room. But speaking of Jackson's like psychological take on this game, he had a complete read on Jessica. Jessica hid it in her bed.
Yeah.
He was like, Jessica's always in her bed, so that's where it's going to be. And that's exactly where it was. It was like a fucking homing device for that. He just knew where to find it. And I was like, you know what, this guy's astute. He does know what he's doing.
He is smart, He is. And Tommy's one was inside the mattress, and that was the one that didn't get found. I want to see him clean up after that task. I want to see how long it takes
Big
them.
Brother must put it back together, don't they?
No, apparently they have to tidy it back up.
Oh.
I want to see a few hours of them doing that. Hard labour.
Probably can on the live feed.
Tommy won. He said, another iconic comp. The superfan in me is screaming internally. He ain't no superfan, is he?
Don't know.
Well, you can't talk.
No, I can't.
Holly, then we went back to the Jackson and Holly argument after that. I put Holly kowtowing to him and him hugging her. They said they need to concentrate on their game. Holly is too subservient to him. Oh yeah, and I was pissed off because then it just cut to the veto, and it was whether Tommy was going to use the veto or not. But they hadn't actually showed any of the discussion of what will Tommy use the veto, won't
it
he?
was just Holly and Jackson drama.
So we didn't get they actually sacrificed the game stuff that would have been interesting for this idiotic row. No one cares, I put. So anyway, Tommy did use the veto, which you think,
took Christy off the
which
block.
you think, he is going to do that, but he can't keep doing that every week without people getting suspicious.
Wow.
Well, I suppose he could.
Who was Christy next to again?
Well, they put Cliff up then. Was she next to Jess?
I think yes, because Jess went. So Cliff went up instead of Christy.
Yeah, so it was Cliff and Jess on the block. So then this is the double eviction now. It's double eviction night, baby.
I knew it.
Did you actually watch this properly? Did you watch it on double speed?
I think maybe a 1.5.
Did you get spoiled?
No.
Did you find the double eviction interesting?
No.
Why?
What was interesting about it? I thought it was very quick. They knew what was going to happen. And
it was quick because you watched it on 1.5 speed, mate.
Some of it was on full time speed. But
4 times speed.
Yeah, that is that high as well. 4 times speed. Basically, Dan came over and he was there, and I was watching it on 2 times speed.
Yeah.
And he was like, how can you follow this? I was like, yeah, I can. He just
no,
said
you can't.
He just said Nicole's got to go on the blog. That's, I don't know, some sentence that was said, and I was I pulled it out. I just decoded it from you. I was like, oh, wow, you can.
You're an idiot. I watched this with Jack, and we were both so excited. It was so exciting to watch.
Was the midway discussion exciting?
The whole thing was exciting from start to finish. It was one of the best episodes of Big Brother US I've ever seen.
Oh, that was the ice hockey one.
So you clearly did not concentrate on it or pay attention to it. It was really good. It was really good.
I'll tell you a good double eviction.
What?
When Neda went home.
Yeah, that was
And you
good.
know what? Nothing's going to top that. So that's ruined every other possible double eviction.
That was good, I must say. So anyway, I'll tell you what you missed while watching it on double speed.
Go on, tell me. Enlighten me.
What's this about? Christy is like a cockroach surviving. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, so at the start they just...
Did you say that or someone else?
I did. At the start, Jess got evicted. She's got good eviction hair, I've put.
Yeah, she sat down ready to have a discussion with Julie, and Julie went, we ain't got time for this. You want to see something that Jess said, go to Facebook or whatever.
No, 0 views. Cliff said...
she actually went, I'd love to talk to you more, but I've got to kick someone else out.
Yeah. That's hilarious. Everyone voted to evict Jessica. I've read...
Poor Jessica, though.
Oh, fuck Jessica. She uses...
Not even Nicole had her back.
Good. I've written...
What about the Black Widows? Where are they now?
I'll spell her. I've written... They're all power plays at the end. They may be unlikable, but at least they all want to win. Jess evicted by a sheep vote. Jess said, I think I'll see Jackson come out next, and you scare me, Julie. Shortest interview ever. HOH, on thin ice.
You scare me, Julie. Why?
Don't know. So this was the one where, the hockey one that Nicole won. But did you see on Twitter, apparently Cliff threw it? Because Cliff had the pieces in the right order, and then he looked over at Nicole, took one out and put it back in again because he wanted Nicole to win it.
Oh. Fellowship of the
Zing! But when Nicole won it, because Nicole had never won anything
Fellowship
before.
of the Ring. The ice rink.
Oh, nice. Oh, title. A bit late now. But I know you don't really like Nicole that much because you're an idiot. But
Do you tell me you actually like Nicole?
Yeah, I like her. Everyone likes her except you.
You go out for a drink with her?
No. No, but if I work with her, I'd chat to her. Yeah, I'd chat to her. Weren't you happy to see her actually win something? Who did you want to win?
Who did I want to...
Exactly.
Out of these people. Was Tommy still there?
These people, yeah.
Yeah, Tommy. Tommy's my boy.
Well, he's gone now. Spoiler alert. It was just really, really tense when they were doing it. Like that battle back that Cliff won when all the black people got evicted in one fell swoop. It was like that. It was like proper tense. So then Nicole won, and then she nominated Tommy and Christy.
That was sad.
That was good. And then there was the veto, what the bleep. That's the what the bleep music. I don't know why I remembered that. That what the bleep.
You would you liked the end of that competition, didn't you?
What, when Christy fucked up? What bit?
There was a particular
bleep
on brand of a particular housemate celebration.
Oh, was the Cliff?
Yeah,
it was good. The boob celebration. Yeah. I did like that.
He's obsessed with those nipples.
I know he is.
Yeah, he is.
Weird. Yeah, that what the bleep went on a bit too long. But Christy had it.
4 times speed.
Christy had it, and then she switched at the last minute.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, see, that's what you don't
catch
see.
that on 4 times speed.
So she would have been tied. It would have been a tiebreaker, but it wasn't.
The universe, didn't want it.
Julie's going, remember to reset.
Oh God, shut up,
I know, she's obsessed with stuff like that. What are you laughing about?
Julie.
I was watching this with Jack, and then one of the what the bleeps was Sam, and it was like Sam going blah 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 blah.
I went back to the old Sam then. Curveball.
Robot Sam. And when Sam come on the screen, Jack went, "Oh, not this cunt." And I went, "Why?" I said, "What's wrong with him?" And he went, "Oh, I thought it was Nick." He looks exactly the same. I was like, they don't look nothing like him.
They are of a similar ilk. Though.
Yeah, true.
Send it!
So then Cliff, another glorious celebration from him I've written. So Cliff decided not to use the veto.
That's got to be a gift by now.
Yeah, I tried looking for it at the time, I couldn't find it. Christy was crying on the block.
God, Chrissy's always crying.
I know. But there were such small margins, like Tommy nearly won that puzzle and Christy nearly won the veto, and then it would have been totally different. They both lost by just a little thread.
Also, to my mind, there was a fuck up later down the line.
What do you mean?
With who won the veto again?
Cliff. Yeah.
I need to get to the point in the story to remind myself because I can't remember right now. But I remember thinking this is the wrong decision.
Hang on. So Tommy said, "I'm obsessed with every one of you.
Oh yeah.
I'm proud of you, Nicole." Oh yeah, and then when Christy did her speech, that was when Jackson sipped on his coffee. Tell me you saw that.
Oh yeah, I saw that, and I thought, why are you drinking during this?
Because he was disrespecting her. She was doing her speech, going, "Wah, wah, wah, wah," and he just went.
Was he trying to be a gif?
Yeah, he was a gif. He succeeded. He tried. He succeeded. It was so good. You missed it all.
I saw him drinking for a minute. I just thought, you're not supposed to drink now.
You missed the whole point. He was dissing her.
Well, I missed the point.
Yeah. You missed the point. Anyway, so then I put lol just when you thought it couldn't get any better because I was excited about that. What's this blind they put up in between the door and the house? Have you noticed that? Remember before when they were holding the door open, they could like peek out. Remember JC peeking out of the door? Now they've put this like weird like curtain like when you're at the car wash in between,
so
they can't peek out.
With the outside world.
Yeah, non-peeking curtain. Weird, isn't it?
I thought, by the way, that Jess tried to be a little bit gif-worthy when she walked out the door, didn't you?
Oh, really?
She sort of did a sideways step.
Oh, well, you should see what Tommy did when he came out. Did a fucking handstand.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Of course he did.
Hello. I put Jackson looks rather stern, like a totem pole. Christy's hair looks great. Julie said, "Do you think it hurt your game having Tommy in there with you?" To Christy. Do you think it hurt your game? And
No, it pretty much helped me
Quite
to get
the
where I am
opposite.
today.
And then Julie goes to Christy, why did the universe evict you tonight?
Yeah. What does she say to that?
Christy said, oh, it was my time to go. The old classic. It's for the greater good, the old Caitlin.
Greater good.
Someone needs me out here in the outside world. Anyway, I was super excited when I watched that. I did a voice clip to Laurie and probably... Oh yeah, I can't have done it to BB Host because you're in there. And I was so hyped. But obviously now I'm not as hyped because it's about 2 weeks later.
You're also struggling because I obviously was kind of indifferent to the whole situation.
You were a killjoy. You ruined BBonBlast. That's why no one listens to it anymore. Sad.
Zing!
Do you know about the wall yeller?
Oh, the guy with the speakers?
Yeah, did we talk about that last time?
No, we didn't. But the thing is... I was actually aware of it.
Tennis balls.
I was aware of it.
Yeah.
In advance of when we should have spoken about it.
Oh, well, would have been good for us to be in advance of it.
Yeah, I know, but unfortunately here we are. I forgot to talk about it.
Go on, what did you know?
So I saw the clip on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is this? And it was like shaky video phone clip. Video phone.
Camcorder.
Of like... It was clearly, I think, nighttime. It looked like it was dark outside, and there was like a grill, like a, like barbed, not like barbed wire, like a wire fence.
Oh yeah. And
it was like someone was obviously filming like through this fence, like outside. But then it's like a video that Molly would take of her neighbours arguing. Like you couldn't really see anything. I didn't actually listen to it.
Oh, it was good. It was like, I love you so much. I love you more than life.
Oh.
They're shouting like that.
God.
It's like, Jesus.
I love you more than life.
I fucking love you. It's like, oh my God.
Wow.
It was good. You should watch it. It's high drama. Molly, you should put that on Twitter.
So someone apparently had like hired a DJ or something.
A DJ?
Yeah. To replay a clip of Tommy talking about knowing Christy either in the diary room or
I heard
something.
the clip. It was Christy talking.
Was it Christy talking?
Yeah.
In the diary room?
Yeah.
About knowing Tommy?
Yeah.
And trying to infiltrate the house with the information?
Yeah.
But they never really got wind of it, did they? I don't think.
I think they did, but they were told not to talk about it.
What's funny is... Last week, when we watched the episode, we saw Nicole going, I think that Christy and Tommy may have a connection or something.
Oh,
remember?
really?
And we were like,
No.
oh, they're going to crack it.
Oh, yeah.
And then they sort of buried the storyline again.
It was like they heard it, but then they kind of convinced themselves it wasn't true.
I heard from Julie Girl Pod, like, Cliff was in the garden.
Yeah, Cliff
like,
definitely
Big Brother
heard.
put them all on lockdown.
Yeah,
but Cliff heard something and went, oh, but we don't.
Yeah, apparently they were all like, oh no, it's just a load of rubbish.
It's just the tennis
How's
results.
it a load of rubbish when it's Christy herself saying it? Also, yeah, apparently they hired an actor to do that. What sort of actor does that acting job? Plays a cliff of Christy over a chain link fence. Yeah, that's what I heard.
Must be that alien.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. 0 stars!
That's a DJ.
Yeah, weird. Anyway, it's all irrelevant now because both of them are gone.
But there is more relevance in the fact that they had a relationship because Tommy decided to reveal it. You coming on to that next?
How do you know that? Wasn't that in the... I thought that was in the most recent episode.
No.
Oh.
Tommy decided to tell Jackson and Holly, didn't he?
So you are nearly up to date.
Which was,
then.
I'm only one episode behind not being up to date, which is the eviction. And when Tommy was doing this, I was like, this is a big mistake.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Shut your mouth.
Me too.
And clearly it was a big mistake. But Jackson and Holly played it like, oh, poor you. And then he played this like weird victim card. As if,
I'm so alone.
I thought it was very disrespectful to Christy, actually. It was almost like, oh, but because of my connection with her, I couldn't do anything. Yeah. And that's why I had to, like, be this close to Christy. And it's as if I didn't really want to and I don't really like her.
Well, I think that is true.
Do you?
Yeah, partly. Don't you?
I remember Christy in the dome being like, oh, you can't trust someone that's basically family. So she obviously considers him family.
But remember when Zingbot came in and was like on about Christy chewing and Tommy was like, is that all you got? Like he wanted her to get zinged worse.
About crying.
Yeah. I've got more on that. Anyway, you're too far ahead.
Oh, sorry.
So, I've written Jackson is still called Jackson in the credits. What gives? Still called Jackson in the credits.
Housemates are named in the credits.
I'm surprised they don't write, also known as Mickey underneath, like Julie keeps saying. Yeah.
I have never looked at the credits.
Not the credits, at the start. You know, when they're on the surfboard or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, so...
Yeah, because they're not going to go back and change that now.
Well, why don't they just call him Jackson like every other
Lucky he got some fucking titles. Big Brother Canada ain't got them.
True. So then we had a bit of a flashback of like what you missed during the double eviction.
Was there anything? Probably not, I thought.
To be honest, sometimes that's good, but sometimes I don't care because things have moved on. There was a bit. Tommy was crying, saying having Christy here was like having home.
See?
When you look at me,
and then
he
distanced himself. Yeah. He's going, oh, but I had to because of this, and this.
And then in the diary room, how did you feel about this? Jackson said he didn't feel bad Christy's gone, and he said, I'm praying for her and her sister. Fedline or Jackson come up with that himself?
Christy's sister?
Because Christy kept swearing on her sister's life. Don't you think Jackson never come up by that by himself? And that annoys me if Big Brother is giving him funny shit to say to make us like him.
Of course they are.
Isn't that annoying though? I don't agree with that.
Do you remember? Did you catch the bit when he said, "If I die by the sword"?
Oh yeah, I
die
did.
By the sword.
Of course I did.
Rehashing the old classic Nasty Nick lines.
Of course I fucking did. Nicole was happy she won the double.
She got an HOH, right?
Yeah, she got the little...
Basically, they took her in the storeroom and went, here's some photos of your family and a letter and a basket. But she didn't get the room, did she? Because it's too quick.
You don't get it, no. Nicole don't seem to me like the sort of person who would like unicorns. Doesn't seem very in keeping with her character.
No?
I don't know.
I don't really care, but I mean, she was excited about the Lucky Charms, weren't she?
3 new types of unicorn in the Lucky Charms. Those Lucky Charms, that is pure sugar.
They're £7 in Tesco's.
Are they?
Yeah.
I'll give it. It's filth. You shouldn't eat that for breakfast.
No.
It's toxic.
And this is coming from you.
I know, exactly.
Don't forget, we still got those zings coming up.
Yeah.
Hang on in there.
Keep it together. Oh yeah, this is all flashback. Blah, blah, blah. Tommy said, I can't believe we got split up by Nicole to Christy. That's a shame.
That is quite shameful, really.
I put they've dubbed a slurping sound on Jackson sipping the coffee.
They dub a sound on everything.
Yeah.
Even I find that part of the edit a little bit like, stop treating us like babies. Like, it's not Tots.
They do it all the time though
with
TV. With the pies, the costumes.
When they flip the mattress, like,
yeah, they do it all the time. That's Big Brother US. Tommy said this. I thought was interesting in the diary room. The biggest emotion I felt when she left was relief that I stayed and she didn't. And I thought, bloody hell.
That kind of did lay it down, didn't it? In a way.
It did. Oh yeah, so then Nicole was getting her friends and family pictures. I put Shane the letter wasn't from her dad. Not been such an iconic dad on BBUS since Cody Calafiore's dad, who he used to snog.
How do I know that?
I don't know, just because I was gone about it.
I know, I've seen it in real life. I think I watched that.
Oh, it was good. And plus, he is Paulie's dad as well. In Nicole's letter, think about this. Nicole's mum said, "This mama bird needs to let the baby bird fly solo." Now, what is Nicole mortally scared of?
Oh, chicken suits.
Birds. So why is her mum referring to herself as the mama bird and the baby bird?
Because that bird phobia is a lie.
Here's the proof.
Yeah.
Here's the proof.
It's like Jade's ketchup phobia. No Big Brother phobia is ever real. Who was it that was put in a bathtub with teddy bears? Who was that?
I want to say Jonty, but that's just because he had a teddy bear. So, final 4 discussions. Cliff and Nicole said they want Tommy to win so he can target Holly and Jackson. Tommy doing a Frankie Dettori against the couch. Did you see my tweet?
No, I was on Twitter.
Tommy basically
in the kitchen.
Yeah, you know, there's like a rainbowy coloured chair there. He was like draped in a rainbow coloured blanket. Honestly, you could barely see him. It was good. He was crying as well.
Oh, what was it that that girl that won it had to wear that rainbow costume?
What rainbow? Oh, Casey.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That girl who won it. I can't quite make, because I was hoping you would fill in the blank.
Well,
Pinwheel of Doom.
That was it. And then Nicole was going to Tommy. Maybe you got a chance of staying. I thought didn't you?
They should have kept Tommy.
Did you? I was going
to break up Holly and Jackson. What were they doing?
But they'd had a final four with Holly and Jackson for quite a while. But at the same time...
You've got to take your shot.
It's stupid because now it's like Cliff and Nicole versus Holly and Jackson. It's 2
It doesn't
against
work.
2.
You've got to break up one of the twos.
Yeah, and Holly and Jackson are way stronger
They're
than
fucking
Cliff and
idiots.
Nicole.
This is the one that... This was the decision that was wrong.
Yeah,
Can we go? Can you remind me again? Can we go back so I can get a sort of like bird's eye view of the situation?
I'm not got...
Who's the nominations and stuff?
I've not got to it yet.
Oh.
Hold your horses. So... because we've not had the because we've not had the HH, have we? Because we just had the double eviction. So the HH is coming now.
Oh.
I've put epic music, like the cavalry is coming. Don't know what that means. HOH comp. Now, can you all go to the rec room?
What the fuck's the rec room?
And in there
Netflix and
was
chill.
Swaggy and Bailey.
Bailey looked cute.
Swaggy is so pathetic. I used to love Swaggy when he was on the show. He's just one of those people who just becomes hateable outside the show, like Lewis F.
Dan came over last night, and while I was catching up on Big Brother, and this comp was just starting, and he goes, "Has that guy got his own name on his t-shirt?" And I was like, "Yeah," and he pretty much spent the whole time in the Big Brother house with his own name on his t-shirt as well. He was like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah, he's trying to brand himself."
Yeah, but Morrissey does that. But Morrissey's a big star, so he can get away with it, can't he?
No, that's also embarrassing.
I've had a t-shirt with my name on it before.
Yeah, but you're probably 5 or something.
No, I was 21.
Is it your birthday?
No, me and my friend got our names on our t-shirts, but we each wore each other's one.
Well, that's different.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's acceptable.
So I'd wear our faces on a t-shirt for fun.
Yeah.
You know, like one of our old listeners used to mock up for us, but we don't talk about that anymore.
No. I know one of our many old listeners we don't have anymore. So, anyway, so I've put Swaggy looks skinny.
I missed that Polly person, whatever her name was.
Oh, yeah. Rafe broke us apart. So...
yeah.
Raph, sorry, not Rafe. I'm thinking of The Apprentice. So Nicole said she views Swaggy and Bailey as superstars. Oh dear. I've put a pre-jury boot and a mouth bleeder. That's how I've described Swaggy and Bailey.
Oh my god, I forgot about that blood from the mouth.
That was not good. I just think Bailey's like such a twat. I just think the pair of them are absolute fucking fuckwits.
Do you?
I heard them on Robbers a podcast. They're just embarrassing. Like everything they say is just embarrassing. It's just like, just go away.
They think
they're cool.
Ica and Dimitri's.
Yeah,
but no one cares.
They're just so embarrassing. Just fuck off. Anyway.
I don't like when they bring any of these old people back.
No,
it's not my thing. But
I do.
I found Bailey more bearable.
She looks good. I'll give her that.
Swaggy had a bad breakout.
Yeah. But when he puts his glasses on to read out the questions,
when he becomes Chris.
I want him again. Because I think, that's the Swaggy I know and love. Chris.
I don't mind them. They're better than some people that have come back in the past.
Yeah, like Angela and Tyler.
Ugh. Yes. Exactly. You'd rather Bailey and Swaggy.
Yeah. So you probably didn't know a lot of these covers, did you? A lot of these housemates
a lot of them
featured
were this
in these
series,
covers.
And then Paul's in one or two.
Yeah.
So I knew a few.
They were quite good, the covers.
They were very good, actually.
The clovers. They were clever clovers. Clever covers.
What do they call it? Not BB. Was it BB Flicks?
BB Flicks and Chill?
Yeah.
That's a bit of shit. There were some really good ones, like 4 Weddings and Dan's Funeral.
That was very good. I know I haven't seen it, but I still appreciate the reference.
And also, it was the musical, 4 Weddings and Dan's Funeral, the musical, which I thought was a nice touch. And Dan had a little gravestone and a heart. That was good.
What's the Mamma Mia one?
There was, was it Kemi Mia?
Yeah.
Fast and Furiously Evicted. That was quite funny. Good Bellas. With loads of pictures of Bella on.
Beard Science with
that was quite
Paul
good. Sam seemed to be featuring in a lot of them. Send it. He was in he was in like 3 or 4.
The tattoo one, the trucker with the bad tattoo.
And Ivy was in a few of them. I know.
Oh yeah.
I noticed some.
Ivy the top. No, it wasn't for that.
Some people were notable by their absence. I.e., no Jack, no Sis in any of them.
Oh,
Yet Sam was in like 3 or 4 of them, which I thought was quite funny.
Yeah, because you would have thought you'd do an Aquaman one with Jackson.
Yeah, but no. So there was Super Fantasy Island with Jason Roy and Josh.
Very relevant because they were super fans.
Nice to see Jason Roy there as well. I love Jason Roy. Also to have the word super fan on there. Pulp Eviction, that wasn't bad. That had David and Ovi on the front.
Oh yeah, they were like sat on a chair, looking cool.
Yeah, that was a good one. Saving Private Riley, that's Rachel from back in the days when it was
Saving
good.
Private Rylan, shouldn't it? Curveball for the international fans.
That was from the director of G.I. Jodie, which is also a good in-joke from the past. Anyway, they were quite good, and it looked like they'd actually put some thought into it.
Should have had on Julie's Secret Service.
Yeah.
That was one of our On Ice titles for the BB Can espionage series.
Oh, yeah.
On Arista Secret Service.
Yeah. So anyway, that was quite a good competition. I quite enjoyed that. Jackson...
And it was a play-along at home one.
Yeah. And I was, like, getting into it as well. So I did a video of myself watching that one. So Jackson won, and he has made it to Final Four.
Again.
Tommy said in the diary room, "There's something about me that just survives." I've written, calm down. Tommy tried to throw Cliff and Nicole under the bus. He said Cliff is the biggest threat in this house. I've put Izzy. Cliff and Nicole regret sending home Christy and not Jackson. Nominations were Cliff and Tommy. Nicole's sunflower top. Eek. I think Nicole must have got these sunflower things in her HH basket.
Good.
She's got a hoodie with sunflowers on,
Yeah.
a vest with sunflowers on, and a t-shirt. And all three of them need to be burnt immediately.
You didn't like them?
Hideous.
Because black and yellow.
Yeah, it just looks awful.
Black
It
and
doesn't
yellow,
suit
black
her.
and yellow.
Unicorns don't suit her. Sunflowers don't suit her.
Palm leaves do, though, you say?
They do. Yeah, they do. Stay in the palm leaf. Tommy said he's going to give it 1,000,000%. Oh, I've got your zings here. We'll come back to them. Okay, so now we're on the veto. So is this the last one you saw? Yeah. Oh, God, then we've got the eviction. Then we've got a watch one. Oh, fucking hell.
Just get on with it.
Alright, I'm going to speed it up. Fuck's sake. Right.
I actually need a break, though. Can we have a
Oh, yeah,
little
let's
break?
have a break. Yeah, good idea.
We're not even having a drink today.
Should we have a drink?
Do you want a drink?
Yeah.
Because you've got a little bottle.
Let's have a look. Right.
Let's check the fridge.
Pause.
We're back in a minute.
Hi.
We've got a drink now.
Hey. Zing.
These jugs are dangerous, though, aren't they? We
Why?
learned that a few weeks ago.
From what?
If you fall on it,
Oh, me and my mate were talking about that the weekend. We had quite a lengthy discussion about that. She said she can't stop thinking about it. I'm like, stop. Yeah, but that one's not metal, so I don't know.
but still, it's quite a tough plastic. Right through the eyeball.
Ooh. Okay, so the veto, I think this must be the last episode you saw.
Yes.
So Tommy was going, "Oh, I'm the underdog. I'm the underdog." I can't do Tommy's
Australian.
accent. Can you do Tommy's accent?
Perfect.
I'm the underdog. Oh, fuck.
No,
Why
it
is it
is
Australian?
it is borderline Australian, though.
So this is the moment. Holly goes, "I never trusted Christy. I think she's a sociopath and really bossy."
Yeah,
and Tommy's like,
"Oh fuck, yeah."
So that was when Tommy decided it wasn't really a game move. I think it was more of an emotional move.
I felt like he was kind of coming clean because he felt it might save his bacon. But I was like, actually, if anything, it's going to increase the distrust for you because you've been playing them this whole time, keeping it a secret.
Plus, the fuss that him and Christy made when they thought Holly and Kat knew each other.
Yeah.
They know each other, and then...
Yeah, Holly didn't even say a word.
Yeah. So,
God, she's forgotten that.
Yeah, and her and Jackson just like, I wanted to see the conversation
poor
that they
you.
had kind of afterwards. So
Yeah,
they were like, that
what the
bastard.
fuck? Yeah.
Because that was just like... I just thought it was just really odd. And then the first thing Holly said was, "Oh, I'm sorry I was slagging her off."
Yeah, I know.
Oops. And he's like, "Oh, no, it's all right. Like, she went out with a family member. It's weird when people say family member. Why are they specific? My auntie.
Yeah, I don't know.
Family member. It's like, yeah, which one? Something so cagey.
Keep it vague.
Weirdy.
Weirdy.
That is really weirdy. So then, basically his reasoning for telling them was to show why he stuck with Christy, even though she was nutty the whole time.
Yeah. And they were like, yeah, it explains a lot.
Jackson said he pulled it off well, especially with Christy, who has the biggest mouth. It's true, I don't know how Christy kept that secret in the
Well, it
house.
was borderline when she was talking about how close
Oh, yeah.
they live down the fucking intersection.
3 exits away.
Yeah.
I bet Tommy regretted saying this even as he was saying it. Jackson said, he's got a guaranteed vote in the jury.
Exactly.
Then we had a little scene with Cliff pacing around for airtime.
Oh.
You can do it. Breathe. Fight. Destroy. Do whatever it takes. Fingers, bones, muscles, hair. They can all be replaced. I've written, can they? You throw up. Your heart explodes. Leave everything on the field. What do you think about that?
Stage. That's
pathetic,
that's
annoying.
Excuse me.
You're right there.
Yeah, it's Reposition. That's too self-aware
much.
of Cliff.
Like Cliff knew that they were going to put dramatic music over the top of that, didn't he?
It was like his version of the cereal box eagle, whatever it was, wasn't it?
Osprey.
Yeah, the Osprey.
Yeah, it reminded me of some Dan Giesling speeches that he used to do back in the day too. So anyway, then we had BB Comics. Do you like BB Comics?
Oh, BB Comics.
I'm not that fussed on it.
I'm over it.
Everyone seems like into it, but I think it's quite shit.
They did an animated dioramas, which I don't think they've done
Oh, that freaked me out. Did that freak you out?
I don't like it.
I don't like it at all.
Especially not the Cliff one.
I don't like that one little bit.
It's like a groundhog or something.
It's weird. Any comics you like the look of? Holly got a good edit. She looked attractive on her.
Oh yeah, she did, didn't she? What was it called? There's
like
Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir. It didn't even look nothing like her.
Oh shit, I can't remember them now. But I was actually paying attention.
They made Jack the jackass.
Oh, he had like half a face.
Yeah,
like a scientist.
No, that was Jackson, also known as Mickey.
Oh,
Jack was the jackass.
What, like a rabbit?
No, like a donkey.
Like a half
jackass.
Half
centaur.
Centaur, yeah, that's it.
And Cliff was
Cat
the
looked
Cliff
good.
hog. Yeah, hers
what was hers called?
Something about conspiring.
She wore like a pink catsuit type thing.
Nicole's was quite good.
What was that?
She was like a giant, kind of like going through the city.
Oh.
And then Sis was just the chicken. Shame.
Oh.
The only thing she had in the whole time in the house was just being in that chicken suit for a few days. Embarrassing.
I thought that some of the differences were like really obvious. It was like the hair's like, of course they're going to give Nick his bowl haircut.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even have to think. You don't even have to look at it for that.
Yeah, that's true.
But some of them were maybe more subtle, like a costume detail. Like Jessica didn't have the gold things around her wrists.
Yeah, that's true. I hate to spot the difference. Annoying.
What about if it's on a zip wire? Doesn't change it.
That's boring too. I just think this competition is just
being done to death.
It's overblown. It's just crap.
It wasn't even a VT like before. It was a good VT, wasn't it? With like Frankie Grande in it before.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Oh yeah, that was good. And
Big Meat's crying.
The Renegades or something. Yeah, that was good. It had Dan Giesen in it. So I put the characters in the diary room were scarier than the clowns. Seeing those animated people in the diary room.
Yeah, they were.
Nicole won. Were you surprised?
Yes.
Did you know?
She's suddenly become a comp beast.
Nicole did that competition faster than anyone's ever done that
10
competition.
minutes, something, wasn't it?
That was quick, just to go back and forth and spot all the differences.
Yeah, true.
Impressed?
Mildly so. I mean, she's a teacher. I feel like she should be observant to those
true.
details.
That's
and
true.
Also an artist, let's not forget.
Oh, and... What? Oh, yeah. Oh, what you doing over here?
Yeah.
Oh, when Holly was pressing the button, she said, I keep getting the buzzard.
Someone couldn't see the differences at all. Was it Jackson?
Yeah, some people are like a bit blind to things like that. Yeah, Holly
really struggled.
Holly took 38 minutes and Nicole took 10 minutes.
Could have read all the comics back to back in 38
minutes.
That
would be good if you could actually read the whole comic. The illustrator got a lot of airtime this week because they got the BB comics and they got those video covers as well. So
yeah.
Big payday for them.
It's graphic design week in the Big Brother house.
Yeah, it's obviously did it as a job lot. They're like, all right, you can do BB comics, but you've got to throw in these videos. So Nicole and Cliff were celebrating, going, we've saved ourselves, we're going to be in the final four. Jackson was happy Nicole won, and then he was like, oh fuck, I just realised this means Holly's got to go up.
Yeah.
Duh.
On his HOH as well.
Yeah, on his own HOH. Cliff and Nicole were like, Fellowship of the Zing. They do the ding-dong motion.
Ding-dongs.
Don't they?
Didn't think you'd hear of them again.
That's copyrighted. Holly is worried this is a golden opportunity to break the couple up, but Jackson says, I trust them. Cliff immediately starts plotting. Cough. Cliff is keen for Holly to go, but Nicole said to Jackson, no funny business is happening.
Nicole's an idiot.
They both said far too much. They should have both kept their mouth shut.
I thought the plan initially was to get rid of Holly.
They destroyed, Nicole and Cliff, even though they kept Holly, destroyed every single bit of trust that Jackson had in them by just opening their mouth all week. Didn't they?
Oh, really?
Yeah, they totally did. Jackson went, oh, it didn't even cross my mind about the funny business. You're right, they did.
It's got zinged by sensitive tooth.
Nicole said we need to make Jackson and Holly feel very secure, but they didn't. And then she went to Tommy, maybe you can stay this week.
Should have made Jackson and Holly feel very secure, then got rid of Holly.
Yeah, stupid. And then Jackson walked in and caught Nicole and Tommy talking, and he was like, "Oh, is this a bad time?" And they're like, "No, it's all good." Nicole was saying she fears Jackson. Oh, Jack that quick. Nicole. What was that noise?
I don't know. I was going to ask you.
It's my heating.
Heating? Yeah. Is the heating on?
No. It feels like it is. I'm boiling.
That'll freak me out a little bit.
Oh, calm down.
Probably a clown looking in the window.
Oh, God, don't. That's scary. Ooh. Nicole said, "I fear the two of them together about Jackson and Holly."
Yeah, as you well should.
But Holly said she trusts Cliff and Nicole's morals and character. Then at the end, Jackson had to put Holly up. So you've not seen the eviction?
No.
Do you want me to tell you about it?
Quickly give me the lowdown.
Quickly? No, yeah. I'm going to do it blow by blow. 45 minutes worth of discussion about it.
Do it like drunk speeches.
Yeah. So Julie goes, "Good evening. I'm Julie Chen Moonves, and this house is insane."
Why did she say that?
That's what she said, because it was all kicking off. You don't know about all the drama.
Right.
Once again, you've missed a highly dramatic episode. So Nicole, they were debating about blah 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 who they're going to put up. So Cliff and Nicole were talking to Tommy, and they said, Tommy said, "If you keep me, I'll go after Jackson." To Cliff and Nicole, right? Mm. Which makes sense. Mm-hmm. And he said, "I will also throw the next HOH to you." That's what Tommy promised Cliff and Nicole.
That's a good deal.
Sounds like a good deal, right?
Yeah.
And then Jackson goes to Cliff, "Oh, are we still good?" And Cliff's like, "Wow." Cliff's like, Nicole's sort of wavering a bit. I'm like, Cliff, you bastard. And he's like feathering his nest with Jackson. I thought, Cliff, you fucker. He goes, "Oh, Nicole's like looking both ways," is what he said. And then, Jackson goes, "Yeah, but what about you?" And Cliff goes, he's like, I've got mixed feelings about it. I was like, Cliff, shut up. Why are you fucking saying this? You're stupid. And then after that, Jackson was fuming. He was like, even if they do keep Holly, I'm going after Nicole and Cliff for being disloyal.
Nicole and Cliff had the chance to evict Holly, right? Mm-hmm. If they wanted to.
They were the two votes.
Why does no one ever make the right decision in this game?
I don't know. Oh,
it's actually, like they bottle it at the end.
I'll tell you why. Okay. I thought they were going to bottle it anyway, but there was a reason they bottled it, and I'll tell you how. How so? So then,
that being said,
Julie said to us, "I was just listening into the house, and Cliff and Nicole are still undecided." I thought, Julie, were you really listening in when you're having your makeup done? I call bullshit, but then they did show a clip of Nicole and Cliff talking in the boat room.
Yeah.
So then Tommy told Nicole and Cliff that he knew Christy because he didn't want Jackson having it over him.
Okay.
So Tommy's like trying to tell Cliff and Nicole in the HOH room, and he's just like the most important bit. Yeah, and we know. And then Jackson walked in, and then Jackson goes in the bathroom and goes, "Oh, can I have a shower?" And Tommy's like, "We're trying to have a conversation," and then they all had to go off to the have-not room, and then Tommy had to all his thunder. Yeah, all his thunder was stolen. Yeah, he was fuming. And then Nicole said afterwards she was unnerved that he's been such a good liar the whole time. So Tommy, in a way, fucked himself because then they didn't want to keep Tommy after that because they know he's with Christy.
He felt like it was a strength to reveal it.
It wasn't.
No, never, ever.
And then Jackson and Holly and Nicole and Cliff were all in the kitchen, and Jackson goes, "Oh, has he told you about him knowing Christy?" And they were like, "Yeah." And Jackson said, "She's a guaranteed vote for him, and she'll campaign for him. She can flip the whole jury."
That is a secret they should have took to finale.
To the grave.
Let alone jury. Like, don't even tell the jury about it.
Julie would have loved to have told them all that on finale night.
Yeah.
Wouldn't she? Jackson said to Cliff... then Jackson was talking to Cliff in the have-not room. He said, "I feel hurt by you," thinking that Cliff might vote out Holly, "on a game level and a personal level." And Cliff said, "I'm not playing this game on a personal level."
Yeah, good.
Cliff is
That's good.
Fucking ruthless. Jackson's fuming and saying Cliff is his new target in the diary room.
Because you're about to say shrewd, and in the comics task, he's made into a rodent, so he looked like a shrew.
He did that. His cut one was quite good, actually. So then, this was the bit. Jackson, Cliff, Nicole, and Tommy were talking late at night, and Jackson woke up and he could see them talking on the screen.
Oh, yeah.
So he got up and snuck along to where they were talking in the Have Not room, whatever that room's called now. And Tommy was going, oh, we need to bring Jackson down. He's an animal. Tommy was saying all these things, and Jackson overheard it all. Jackson's like sneaking along in his socks. And then Jackson went back. I don't know where Holly was, but he went back to HOH room and he was going, damn it. He's going, I've got to think of something. And he came up with a plan using the things that Tommy had said against him to say basically to Cliff and Nicole that Tommy and Jackson have been working together all along. So, and there was no way he could have known the things that they've been saying unless he'd eavesdropped outside the room. So kind of turned the information round on him.
Oh.
Some of this they're going to show tonight because they didn't have time to show it, basically, the one we're going to see tonight. So I've written, is this Jackson's plan or the diary room's plan? So then Jackson went in to talk to Cliff and Nicole, and Holly was in there, and he's like, I need to talk to these two. And Holly's like, okay. And he's like, yeah, can you go? And Holly, like,
he treats her like
out.
Shit.
She just scuttled out. It's like, what the fuck? So then Jackson goes, oh, did Tommy tell you that he was planning on throwing the HOH? Which is what, do you remember? He'd said, promised Cliff and Nicole he'd throw the HOH to them. But Jackson said he was going to throw it to him.
Right.
So he's like turning what Tommy said on his head, basically. And Jackson goes, he's playing both sides. And he said,
he wasn't.
He wasn't. He said, my loyalty is to you all.
You can't fault this gameplay.
No, it's good gameplay. And he said, me and Tommy basically got a final 2. And he said, he said Tommy wants Cliff out next, and he wants to take Nicole because she's weak.
They bought it.
Yeah,
even Cliff. Bought it.
And he wants to take Nicole because she's weak.
Like Cliff got played.
And Nicole was crying. She's going, I feel so stupid. Then she goes, let's have a house meeting and have it all out.
Veronica.
And I thought, oh, now it's going to be interesting because they've got 2 conflicting stories. Yeah. But we didn't get time to see the house meeting, but we're going to see it today. But they showed a clip of it, and it did look good, I will say.
Good. Something to look forward to.
Yeah, but Jackson said, can we have the house meeting tomorrow? So he obviously wanted to think of what lies he was going to say. And Nicole's like, all right. Yeah, I thought he wants to get his story straight. So then it was the eviction. Tommy's speech just went on and on and on, and then he's finished, and then he's like, can I just say one more thing, Julie? And then spoke for another 5 minutes. He goes, if you have a dream of being on Big Brother, if I can do it, you can do it, and all this bullshit.
Do you think CBS?
And then Holly went to do her speech, and Julie went, Holly, you're out of time because Tommy went on too long. Just kidding. Julie's doing all the lols these days. And then Holly goes, I just want to thank Jackson's parents for raising a true gentleman with a heart of gold. It was just like, what the fuck? I've put, she has got some bad Stockholm syndrome. Yes, she said, I'm lucky just to know him. I was just like, God, he has done a number on her so bad.
He doesn't need that fucking.
It's embarrassing, isn't it? And he's sitting there like all gruff, you know.
Proud.
And then she said, to any girls out there that feel ordinary, I want you to know you can be extraordinary. Yeah, if you have enough plastic surgery. It's just like, don't be doing the girly boy speech when you're being treated like someone's bitch in the house.
Yeah, she doesn't know it though.
Get the fuck out of here. So Nicole and Cliff both voted to evict Tommy.
Idiots.
So basically now...
But I see why now.
It's 2 against 2. So it's Jackson and Holly against Cliff and Nicole. I mean, I don't fancy their chances, do you?
No.
So Tommy went out. He said, as he went out, he said to Nicole and Cliff, I promise you I was telling the truth. And Tommy was very nice to everyone leaving. He's come out rather high energy, I said. Did a handstand and kissed Julie on the lips.
Did he?
Yeah.
No.
Then he goes, he got me to Julie about Jackson, also known as Mickey, which she did say.
Oh, God.
And then Tommy goes, I'm not a liar and I'm not a manipulator. Bitch, you lied the whole fucking show about knowing Christy.
Well, is it a lie or is it just hiding the truth?
He said, I would have taken third with Nicole and Cliff rather than go to the end with Jackson. And then Julie said, why did you reveal your secret? And Tommy said it was a mistake. So the HOH comp started. This is the one that we're going to watch now. So it was basically endurance. They're all on this fucking...
Another endurance?
Yeah, they're all on this like wire, like spinning around. Cliff has got no hope. Absolutely
is it like
no
the
hope.
Pizza one? Pizza?
Yeah, they're getting banged by like a truck. Sam would be good at it. Send it. Yeah, Cliff, I was surprised Cliff didn't fall off before the end of that show because it looks so hard. The finale is on the 25th of September, by the way. Put it in your diary.
The comps have been a little bit repetitive this year.
Yeah, they're always repetitive.
Where's the mental ones? I don't think there's been much mental stuff.
No, there hasn't. There hasn't been a lot of mental. You're right. Oh yeah, and then I've written, should we do Dead Set? So yeah, do you want to watch the Noms episode?
Yes,
I can't believe you missed Tommy getting evicted. You're not bothered. Sad. You're sad you want Tommy to win.
I mean, Tommy's been one of the most likeable people, I suppose, even though I've been very hot and cold on him.
You think Tommy would be at the end, though? He seems like an endgame person, doesn't he? Like, you can imagine him sat there at the end.
If he kept his mouth shut, he would have been.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Stupid. But if you think about it, if Cliff and Holly had kept Tommy would have gone after Jackson. Now it's 2 against 2 no matter what.
Ridiculous.
I don't understand.
I don't know how these people get so...
Even with the lie, it still makes better mathematical sense to keep Tommy.
Even on their resumes.
Yeah. And one person as opposed to 2 coming after you.
Also, you've got 2 people with a real strong record of winning comps, winning HOH. They've had control of the game. You'd want to get them out pre-jury. No, not pre-jury.
Pre-jury.
Pre-finale.
That would have been good.
Pre-jury, ideally. Pre-finale.
Who do you think's going to win?
Jackson.
No, for fuck's sake. Are you serious?
Yeah, like I said weeks ago.
I'm just playing now. If it were.
To the crown.
Previously on Big Brother.
False start.
It's always a false start. You can tell you don't watch my Facebook videos. Every single one starts like that. Well, you ain't got time to watch the fucking main programme. Oh, you see Tommy going now.
I hope I can trust Michie.
Look, the sunflower. Look at it.
Moving forward.
Great. Do you want another drink?
And with Jackson in power,
Alright.
I've nominated you, Cliff.
I don't really fancy that drink.
their target was Tommy.
Tommy's picture.
My final 4 with Cliff, Nicole, and Holly is the most important thing in this game to me. That leaves Tommy on the outside.
I think that sounds alright.
He's my target this week.
After Nicole swooped in and won the veto,
Congratulations, Nicole! You won the Golden Crown veto!
she saved
Look,
Cliff,
sunflowers.
I have decided to use the power of veto on Cliff.
forcing Michie to send his girl to the gallows.
To the gallows. Fuck.
What's that flower he's holding?
Good eye. Well, it's one of Nicole's
Nicole
outfit.
and Cliff could refuse.
Look.
You guys did decide to keep me. We would be on the same page as far as the target would be. I would be willing to throw you guys the HOH competition.
And it seemed like Holly's fate was sealed.
Take down Goliath.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Michie began to suspect things weren't looking good.
I'm saying we have a final 4. And then going back on it is kind of just kicking the honor. I know.
I know. Oh well.
Full rain fire in this house.
And after
Look.
he
Rain
eavesdropped
fire.
on Tommy spilling his secret
Eavesdropped on the
deal,
house.
If you do choose to keep me, I want to find a way to prove myself to you. And it's not just with giving you the HOH. I would hope that if one of you won the veto,
Look, Tommy's got
then you
grown
would
a beard.
take me along.
Also, it's got a top that says Debbie and Co. What's that? It's family.
Fuck you,
Jackson
Debbie.
came up with a masterful lie.
If I make Cliff and Nicole feel like Tommy may actually be in my corner and I convince them with enough fabricated evidence using the details from his pitch that I overheard, then they just might change their mind and they just might keep
I see
on.
everyone
And
saying
he
Jackson's
used
a
the info
mastermind
he
now.
overheard to paint Tommy as a
Don't go that
liar.
Well,
far.
it kind of
Outside.
has
Clever.
He told me that he wants to not work against each other, but with each other. The goal was for either one of y'all to win HOH or him to win HOH. Keep me, keep you, and then put me through.
Even as the live show began,
Yeah.
Cliff and Nicole were still undecided.
If you think you can trust them, I'd say go that way. If you don't feel that that's the case, then let's go the other way.
Typical Cliff, fancy fenced.
But they ultimately chose to flip the script on the
This is a long
Broadway
intro.
star.
It is.
Long weekend.
I vote.
Look at Tommy crying.
0. Tommy, you are a victim of the Big
fucking
Brother
amateur
house.
dramatics.
I know. Look.
Always. He's so small.
He's tiny, isn't he?
Remaining in the battle
It's a shame they didn't show the handstand.
the power
It is a shame.
Who will win and guarantee
Look, Cliff looked like
a
he's
spot on
fallen.
finale night? Plus,
Oh,
witness
look.
the explosive house
This looked
meeting.
good.
Ah.
This is a lie!
Look.
You need to stand up for yourself!
You don't know anything about it. Don't
I
bring her
didn't
into
say
this.
any of that!
Oh my god, this is going to be good.
Campaigning.
Oh,
We have been in y'all's corner
Oh.
1,000%, and it has never wavered. And I have heard Tommy mention your name as a possible option on numerous occasions.
That led up to just moments before Thursday's
No
live.
wonder he was crying.
they keep doing this now, like the story behind what happened. It is quite interesting to see.
Can you give us a sec?
Yeah, can I pee real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
That's when he stole his thunder.
It's a bit like the end of like nature documentary when they show you how they filmed it.
Yeah,
isn't it?
oh, I don't like
Spoils
that
it.
though. Yeah, spoiler. Day 86,
So
fucking
long.
hell. No wonder you're going up the
I
day.
know, right? Oh, is that one? The pizza one?
And 1 year it was like a scroll, a university
I
scroll.
would hate this
I
one.
don't know
It
how
looks like it
I
hurts.
don't like to bump into things.
I'm going to try and guess who's won by the state of them in the diary room. She looks quite smug. She's got to be the favourite to win it.
Cliff won't manage this
He won't
one.
last 5 minutes. That beeping is annoying. That would drive you fucking nuts.
This week started out rainbows and sunshine and
Unicorns.
everything was smooth sailing. But it ended up with Holly almost being sick.
Have you been to Thorpe
I
Park?
had to
Yeah.
do
It
things
reminds
I
me of
didn't
the
wanna
Swarm.
do.
Oh,
You know, the one that's like
I've not been
after
lately.
after an aliens attack, there's like a
Oh,
crashed
yeah.
aeroplane and like an upturned ambulance. It reminds me of that.
Oh, yeah, that sounds familiar actually. The alien has arrived. Oh, Jackson's disappointed.
This has been one of the hardest days this summer.
Fucked up,
started
Nicole.
the morning thinking that I was going to vote out Holly.
You
Yes,
should
I'm going
have.
to Final Four with them, but I think it's very dangerous going to Final Four with a showmance.
Why are you
However,
then?
Mickey told me Tommy wasn't being 100% truthful to myself and Cliff. Then things started spiraling out of control.
Poor Tommy.
Us that you went to him and said, "Hey, let's get together and
That sound of it when he raised his
Cliff's sitting there like the Buddha.
I know.
and then we'll just take Nicole to Final 3 because she can't win anything."
Why would I do that? I never said that.
Tommy just comes
And
across
I
like he's
never would
lying
say
because
that.
he's so
Because he's an
dramatic.
actor,
Yeah.
I think that he is a bigger threat in this game than you. He's not just a physical competitor, he's a mental competitor.
Cliff don't like Tommy
it doesn't
anyway.
make sense. Any person, if they have the opportunity, should be taking shots at him because none of us stand a chance. I'm not lying,
Shit.
guys. I'm not a liar. I'm not trying to
You are. You lied about Christy.
That's true.
I'm
That's-
by myself, so I don't have
Dug his own
That's why I fucked
grave.
yourself
No, I'm
over.
not lying.
You are a liar.
I'm gonna fight with you guys. This is what I wanted.
Poor Tommy.
Talk to everyone.
House
Let's
meeting.
do it. I'm
Yes.
shocked.
Ah.
I'm impressed.
I'm
I'm
impressed.
scared. I'm pissed.
That's what he said when he got evicted. He thought it was a good game
I'm
move.
tell the truth.
Something Nicole's always wanted to do on the show. House meeting!
Oh no.
Ooh.
At this point,
Jackson
Tom's
better be
gonna break
ready.
my word with Mickey and Holly.
Oh, the coffee's coming out.
That Tommy is 100% on board with me and Cliff. What's my plan? To watch Tommy and Mickey argue and figure out who is the one manipulating
Oh,
the
you
situation.
didn't do a very good
who's
job.
telling the truth.
No.
Did you? There's that sofa.
Yeah, I know this. I've been talking about.
yeah,
I
but
quite like
even-
it. It's
What
like in the
is
kitchen.
truth? What is fiction?
I want that mug.
Who's blowing smoke? Begin.
I wanna know what's that
Begin.
completely honestly, because last week you were telling Cliff and Nicole you're coming after us.
Yep.
Beginning of the week, you were telling us that you were going after Cliff and Nicole.
Ooh.
Yep.
You and
Did he?
Christy have
Yes.
been
He said
playing
yes.
both sides.
No, that's not
And
true.
it's not true?
Nope.
Oh.
So you're telling
Oh,
me
the
that you
bathtub's
didn't
come up.
tell me you were going to throw the HOH to Nicole so that way she wouldn't be able to vote and that you and I would be able to get Cliff out.
Yeah.
Jackson, I did not tell you that.
Oh.
No, Jackson.
Oh.
That is a lie.
At this
Jackson,
point,
also known as
because
Mickey.
there's no holds barred. What I really need to do right now is pile as much evidence, true or not, on top of each
True
other
or not
so that
evidence.
Cliff and Nicole's
Like in that
judgment
file
will be
room.
clouded to the point that they feel keeping Holly is a safer bet than Tommy.
Last week, you were disclosing to me and Holly
Uh-huh.
that Christy and you knew each other.
Oh.
You've been lying for 85
There
days.
you go.
That
You
is
and
fair.
Christy have been lying
And
for
what
85
happened as
days.
soon as she left? I spilled.
I get it.
But I'm not a liar in this game. I've never done anything.
You are.
You're setting
Look at
yourself up for
look at
success.
your.
You're setting yourself up for success.
No, Jackson.
Why would you
Jackson,
not take
just
me to
listen
second?
to me.
You're going to run a jury clean.
Why would I not take you to second? Because
Yeah.
nobody in this house could beat you. You've won
Really?
HOH
It won
every
competition.
single.
I was thinking about that last night, and then it clicked.
Oh.
Jury management, Tommy. If you take me to a finals, who is in jury? Jack has already picked you over me twice in this game. He's
Oh,
doing it
He's
again.
aw.
pissed at me when he finds
Sis
out that I knew
is going
Christy.
to
That's
pick
true.
you over me.
Okay.
Nick is in there too, but guess what? He's pretty mad at you. But when Christy tells him that you picked family over the game, he's going to respect
Family.
that. There's Nick. Christy is not going to vote for me over you. Y'all have been family. Jess is not going to vote for me over you. That's 5.
Yeah,
You've
that's
got
true.
this game won.
Jackson, if I get a chance to.
Has Holly
take you
got her
out
fingers
like
in her
this,
ear?
I will not be taking you to second.
PTSD.
Because
So
I do
now
not.
you're gonna-
Because
Oh.
no, not now. I have never said to
Oh,
you that I
look,
want to
she's
take you.
stressed.
So
That is a lie.
I fabricated this all in my head. That you're
Correct,
gonna
you did.
That you'd be willing to use the veto however you wanted to.
Yes.
You didn't tell me that you were going to tell them that.
No, I did not tell you that, Jackson. I never said any of the things that you're saying.
You said you would rather work together than against each other. And last night you're telling me that your pitch didn't go well.
Can you
with
let me
Cliff and
finish?
Nicole?
Can you let me finish?
Jackson's a good liar.
I'm just sick and tired
So
of
you're
this
not gonna let me
two-way.
finish?
Yeah, it's
There's no two-way.
stone
It's
cold,
right
isn't it,
here.
to be able to do that.
You get more rattled when you're telling the truth.
Weeks, Tommy.
Yeah.
You and Chris have been coming after me since 5 weeks ago.
Fact. Not
Exactly.
Fact.
Exactly, but you've been buddy-buddy with Holly and I when we've been HOH.
I'm not playing both sides.
You're
I'm
not.
picking a side right now. I picked a side.
Because you got caught trying to play both sides.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
How is it not? Oh my God.
I didn't, Jackson. I didn't. I'm not playing both sides. I never have.
You set yourself up with Cliff and Nicole. Tell them you're going to throw the HOH. By doing that,
I believe
she
the reason
wins.
why you keep restating the plan is because you made it up.
Yeah.
I never said this plan.
Okay.
I never said this plan to you ever.
You told me yesterday that you wanted Nicole to win the HOH, and that me and you could take out
This is
Cliff
complete
because he's
lie.
the biggest
Yeah.
shit in this house. And then I started thinking, why?
What, as if Tommy would want to work
Why
with
would
Jackson?
Tommy not just go, I'm not doing this, and pull
Yeah.
Nicole and Cliff aside and
You
go,
preach that you are your
He's lying.
own person. And he is making this up and not allowing it to happen.
Oh,
This is
something
killing
about
me.
Holly.
Tommy,
This is a lie, and you need to stand up for yourself, man.
she didn't know anything about it. Don't bring her into
Say
this.
any of
Shit.
that.
She wasn't
Say
in
any
this
of
room.
that.
I'm just trying to process.
Oh.
I hate that Mickey is.
That's why she set her like that, 'cause she doesn't like it morally.
But it
Yeah.
shouldn't have come to this. If Cliff and Nicole had stuck to their word,
No, it's
this
their
would have been
fault.
a straightforward
What about
lead.
Tommy? What a
I didn't
bitch.
say any of that to you, Jackson. I just did
She
it.
is.
You're right. I'm a magician.
She's an
and
enabler.
I'm a future teller.
You're a genius.
I'm a future
Own
teller.
it.
Story
Own
traveller.
it.
You're a genius.
Okay.
Tommy's not doing a good job of acting like he's telling the
Well,
truth.
that's
No.
pretty telling, actually, I think.
Tommy's fucked himself.
If I could just chime in,
Yeah,
and I think this
please.
is something that is obvious to all of us, everybody was playing both sides. All 6 of us were playing the gosh darn same freaking game.
I know that.
All 6.
Whatever the facts
all
are, it still makes no sense to keep Jackson and Holly
No,
together.
exactly.
Whatever the facts of the
That's
situation
true.
are. Because
Because
they're still
They
going to be
can't
going
beat
against
them.
you. They're
These
going to be
two
going
can't beat
against
them.
you. Tommy will be working with you.
And I
That's
think
why I spoke
I don't
up
get
last
it.
night, because he's trying to set himself up with both parties. That's not cool.
I want to stay in
Yeah,
this
you're
game.
right.
I want to fight
Jackson
with these
and
guys.
Holly would always support each
Yeah.
other no matter what.
Yeah.
So break them up
Yeah.
and get a number on your side.
Yeah. It makes no
I am
sense.
telling you, Jackson, I would rather go out 3rd place than take you with me to Final 2. I do not think that you deserve this money.
Ooh.
I think you deserve this money.
Yes.
I think that they deserve this money.
Yes.
I think that she deserves this money. That's my truth.
Yeah. Go tell the jury that, Tommy.
This house meeting's adjourned.
Nice. Nice. Nice to adjourn the house meeting. I like it. Look, Holly was not comfortable with
I
that.
actually saw something on Twitter before. Oh, I didn't know Tommy was gone.
Yeah.
I think that
I'm gonna
Nicole
be
regrets it
honest
now.
with
I'm not surprised.
what you're going to say, so I'm a little afraid.
Go
I see
on.
through Mickey.
Oh!
Oh,
What?
That's where I'm at. And he's
What?
so
Idiot.
smart. I'm telling you. Like, I'm looking at both their faces, and I understand
Shit. So how did this happen?
He is very smart and put it together. I'm seeing through it. I am seeing through it.
What
So,
the fuck?
After calling a house meeting and hearing
You're doubly
both Tommy
stupid
and
then.
Mickey hash it out, I really believe in my gut that Tommy is telling the truth.
What are you doing then?
And Mickey is the one manipulating this entire situation. I've gotten to know Mickey very well over
Well
the past
then.
few weeks. And there's a very big difference between his angry face and this angry face.
Oh.
He can...
I want to believe Mickey because that's
Oh.
where our agreement was, and it would be easier.
I feel like all of a sudden, like, you know, when Mickey is like...
I'm done.
They just didn't dare vote Holly out is the long and short of it. They didn't dare go
Just own
against
it.
Jackson.
You know, me and you were looking for our sign, Cliff,
Spineless.
and that
Yeah.
little Brettism
Yeah.
scares me.
We know
Bottom
that
feeders.
when he said just own it.
It was a lie.
Just own it.
You
What?
are lying.
Uh-huh.
Piece of
She's
crap.
mentioned a
You ain't gonna own
Brettism.
it?
Just own
You're
it
gonna own it.
is a quote that Brett said when he was fabricating.
Oh yeah, he was
and
lying about
Jackson
Rockstar.
say it?
pin somebody else down for it. That raises a big red flag.
Oh, Nicole's like
And
doing the
I don't like
mental
it.
maths.
I don't want to see Tommy get Rockstar. I'm telling you, I'm back
Well,
on
he
that
is.
train of without Holly.
Did Rowan meet Rockstar in the end?
Tommy is so
No, she was
bad
gonna.
I don't think so.
that Mickey's his target, and he is going to work with us. Mickey has no choice but to target the person that's targeting him.
I don't really want to keep Tommy because I think
yeah.
it's very
Let's do it.
likely he would end up taking Nicole
Yeah.
to a final
Cliff
test
wants-
himself. But I have to be really careful.
Cliff's
here.
looking out for himself.
Nicole is still pushing. to
That's
keep
how it
Tommy,
happened.
and I'm gonna go along with it.
He's wearing one of Spencer Pratt's old teacher fleeces there.
I've been watching The Hills with Spencer Pratt on.
Fucking hell.
God, he's such a freak. That's the thing that Perez was on. Okay, so Cliff's got his own agenda. That makes a bit more sense now. He'll obviously sneak it in later.
Yeah.
Because he knows Tommy's closer with Nicole.
I know. All I can ask is that at the end of the day, please do what's best for your game.
Oh.
That's what I'm trying to do. And that's what is tearing me up.
But I think Jackson will go after
This should have never
Cliff
happened.
next.
They should have kept their word. However,
Of
I'm going
course.
to say
It'd be
whatever
stupid
I
not to.
have to keep Holly.
She might not believe it, but I'm telling you, she's not getting left behind.
But how does that work? And
Oh.
how is that guaranteed?
He wants Nicole
What is
gone.
best for my individual game and me as a person is going forward and hopefully making it to the final three with y'all two. I've told y'all even before all this that I want to be with two other people that have fought and had the odds stacked against them.
I trust you, Mickey.
At this point,
You
I will
don't.
lie to Cliff and Nicole's
Jackson
face
ought to cut
and
Holly.
not feel
To be
bad.
fair,
Yeah.
Holly stays.
she's won more than
Ain't a
those two.
snowball's chance in hell that I'm picking Cliff and Nicole
Yeah.
over Holly.
Hey, well, obviously. No, as if Jackson's going to get rid of Holly over Cliff and Nicole. Come on.
He should.
And also, Jackson can't even play in the
He needs
HOH.
to get rid of. Oh. Anyway, he needs Holly out and sit next to Nicole in the final.
God, imagine
I do have a
straightening that hair. It'd
relationship
take
with
forever.
Mickey, and I think that my game will advance further if I stay
Look.
with him. But I do want to support Nicole, and I don't want to.
Well, you can't have it
jeopardize
both
our
ways, Cliff.
relationship by pushing too hard.
Cliff's going to slit Nicole's throat, you know that.
I'm sorry.
Look, they're telling
What's going
Holly.
on?
They're telling her they're going to vote her out. Shit.
Oh.
I just don't understand why.
Shit. Oh.
Oh my god, this is
Said
weird.
that we were leaning towards keeping Tommy.
Wow.
What
Why are they
happened?
doing this?
What
They
happened?
Tell
say
them.
that they're going to vote her out. Staying calm, cool, and collected is out the window. I'm going
Oh.
full throttle, and I'm going to fight.
He's
for
gonna
Holly
threaten
because
him.
This is ridiculous, and I'm not about to sit back and watch her walk out this door.
If it weren't for us, you would have been gone. But if he had power, y'all wanted his targets, and especially. And they could be.
It's not true.
But by the grace of God, we are here, and that's what's so important is looking
By the
forward.
grace of God, Nicole.
Yes, and
By the
looking
grace of
forward.
Holly and Mickey.
Yeah, and you
Ah.
guys in the double.
By the grace of Holly and Mickey,
Yeah.
That's
fucking
fine.
hell.
If you want to burn bridges and go back on deals and handshakes and words, then that's fine. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Ooh.
I was naive.
Either
We've been
way,
burned
though,
before by
if they
wild
keep
lights,
them,
and we
they're
trusted
against
all
them.
wholeheartedly, and we shouldn't
That's what
have
I don't
because we're not
get.
Yeah.
for a
I
second
don't
time.
get it.
That's what happens when we put the faith in the wrong people. You promised us that there was no funny business.
Go on,
That's
Tommy.
Tommy's had it.
Oh, uh-oh.
When you said, so how does that change in 3 days? What do you mean when you said it?
We
They
had
did say no
decided
funny
that We were
business.
going to send Tommy out. We were like, yep, we're honoring our word. It is what it is.
Look, Tommy.
And this whole scenario
Wait,
just doesn't make
this
sense.
is last
to me.
night.
Between last night and this morning, the
How
whole
does it not make
conversation
sense?
didn't make
You
sense.
made up a lie about me?
Nope.
Okay.
That is a bold-faced lie.
A bold-faced lie.
Is a lie.
I don't know if you're telling the truth
I
or
don't
he's
know.
telling the truth. I don't know.
Should I have just not told y'all? Because I was trying to make y'all privy to the fact that he's playing both sides.
I'm not playing both
Why?
sides.
This is ridiculous. Look at the facts and the people that have had your back. We've had your back. The fact
Nicole
that y'all
got bullied
consider
into
taking
doing
someone
what she
who has been
shouldn't have
in
done.
y'all's corner
What
this whole
surprise.
time unwaveringly, taking her out of the game over Tommy, who has voiced on numerous occasions that y'all are threats and that you are a bigger threat and that you could win this game is
Okay,
blowing
Cliff
my
goes
mind.
next.
For
He
the
deserves
smart,
it.
intelligent gamers that y'all are that love this game, this doesn't make sense. We've never considered going against y'all, Cliff.
But now you'll have to be against them because it's 2 against 2. Am I insane?
No, this is just infuriating to watch.
And Tommy was weighing out options.
As were you.
You are the only one out of us 3 that has ever mentioned his name as a possible option.
Nope.
That's true. Tommy does hate Cliff.
Tommy? Nope, not true.
Yes, true.
Not true.
Jackson looks like he's going to break something. Look.
I would have never gone up there and hard-pitched Cliff.
Dude,
I was
you
doing
did.
both.
Hard-pitched him.
So, yes, there's truth to that. I was going up there saying Cliff is a bigger target, but that's because you were
He's the only
barely
one of us
working
3 that
with...
have ever said that.
I think Tommy's
Giving
starting
up.
to give up, yeah.
Yeah.
He's
giving up.
Never once come after y'all. Our actions speak for themselves.
I'm a numbers guy. I look forward and I look at
If you're a numbers person, why the
not looking back.
these numbers don't add up?
What's best case scenario?
Wind up in final 2 and then lose $500,000 because the jury's on lock.
It's better than taking thirds from showman.
We're
Exactly.
not taking third
Thank
and short.
you.
We play individual games.
You must think I'm deluded if you think that I think you would pick me over her or you would pick me over her.
Thank
Yeah.
you. So what the...
Y'all's corner 1,000%, and it has never wavered. And I have heard.
But you can't
Tommy
take
mention
both
your
of
name
them
as a
to the
possible
end.
option on numerous occasions, but there's no reason why you should turn your backs on the 2 people that have been there for you for the past 5 weeks.
Because she ain't going to win the money otherwise.
And the agreement and the final 4.
She got bullied into it.
Even when it comes down to it, like, it's better for Nicole to go against someone like Tommy in a final if she
Yeah.
makes it. She
Yeah.
can't win against either of these twats.
She can't. They're going to take each other no matter what.
We said if we die by this sword, we die by this sword, but it
No, if you live by this sword.
Yeah, exactly. If you live by it, you died by
our
it.
words mean something, and we expected y'all to mean the same, and we have stood by
But you're
y'all.
not going to take either of them to the end. You're going to take Holly.
Her and I, both. I don't know how else to say this. We have never gone against y'all.
But you're going to have to now. It don't make no sense. Does it? Am I insane? It don't make no sense.
No, it doesn't make sense.
What the fuck?
They're stupid.
They must be stupid as fuck.
I've just seen this happen time and time again. They let these threats
I don't know.
go ahead.
Cliff, like if we go into next week and Holly wins that veto, Mickey wins that veto. But I don't know.
What?
Nicole seems very on the fence about what she wants to do.
Oh, Cliff's going to give her a
This
push.
is the time where I need to
Get rid
nudge
of Tommy.
her towards keeping Holly
There you go.
and continue working with Mickey. I just have too many concerns about Tommy.
I hope this comes
and
back
what
to
he will
bite
do
Cliff.
for the rest of the game.
Because they hate Cliff more than Nicole, Jackson, and Holly now.
I just I don't really know what to say because I'm very, very overwhelmed at what's actually happening and what's actually true. So I only know my truth and my loyalty, and I'm so unwavering in that. And if there's any way I can say it, I will do whatever you
But
want.
you're not
She
going to be
seems
loyal.
so fake.
You're not going to be loyal to them. Oh, did Holly say she'd throw HH to them?
I just
Yeah.
She won't.
Let us talk.
She won't throw it to
I'm
them.
so loyal. I just
No
She
chance.
won't. She'll probably accidentally win against those two
Yeah.
anyway. I know Cliff can win a little bit, but
America.
Mickey,
You're fucking up, Nicole. None of these people deserve to win.
Giving you my word on things that have been said and people that have gone against you and people who haven't. And Holly has never once wavered, ever.
you need to stop saying wavered.
Holly don't like Nicole.
she stays. What happens if you win veto?
Yeah.
I'll go with y'all. I have to
Bollocks.
say it on national television, but I wanted to go with y'all and I've tried to hint towards it.
Bullshit.
See what
Yes, it is.
won't look like a piece.
Do we have?
Are you telling me he's going to do a John Hardy and go with
Don't send
them two? No, I don't think
you
so.
win the veto.
I'm not going for y'all. I wanted to go to the final 3 with y'all.
That is bollocks. That is
I'll
just
agree to
plain.
just about anything under the sun
Yeah.
just to keep Holly in this
There you
house.
go.
But don't think for a second.
I
that
don't-
I've forgotten
don't worry, I
the reasons
didn't.
Why we're in this position.
Don't worry, I
I
didn't.
wanted to go to the final 3 with y'all.
Okay. I just
Are they
need to get brief.
stupid?
Yeah.
That's not wavering, nor has it ever.
I actually don't want Cliff or Nicole to win now because they're so stupid. Do I want Jackson to win now?
He deserves it.
He actually
He
does.
does deserve it, and it's always this way. It's an unlikable person. I mean, in my experience, the people that win are always unlikable.
It's true.
I know people like Mickey. If he makes that kind of swear, I believe he will hold to it. And if he doesn't,
Mickey's the first person. Mickey. Jackson's going to come after his Cliff.
Yeah,
Good.
we make our best decision.
but Jackson will have to.
Good.
Because Cliff's the bigger threat.
Yep.
It's like, do I go this Cliff route of deal making, or do I go the numbers, statistics, what are my best odds route?
The best odds.
Also
Obviously.
vow that she will throw that veto.
She will not throw the veto! You must be fucking stupid! Sorry, listeners. Just literally 2 people shouting.
Just one person shouting.
One person not even interested. No, you're actually interested in this, aren't you?
More than I think.
She's got to throw the HOH and the veto.
I'm not going to jeopardize her.
She won't.
Let's watch Holly throw the HOH.
Yeah.
Lol.
People stitch themselves
Suckers!
up.
What a pair of absolute suckers. Ha! She's got to throw the HOH and the veto. Yeah, alright, Chris.
At this stage, people will say they'll do anything.
Cool.
You can't rely on other people at this stage of the game. It's yourself.
I think Cliff knows
What?
that Holly ain't going to throw it, but he wants
He thinks
Nicole
he'll win
gone.
against Jackson.
He wants Nicole out, I think. And he don't want to do it.
Oh,
You know what I'm
that
saying?
makes sense.
Yeah.
I feel like we're as good as or better off with him.
You're not! There's
evil.
two
Cliff's
of them.
evil now.
He is, yeah. He is, yeah.
He's the evil weasel.
There is more going on with Tommy than he has let on.
I don't think Cliff believes
Look,
it.
Nicole don't want to do this.
Nicole's so meek.
She's meek. She's about to learn a big life lesson now.
I'm so freaking done.
Cliff's playing her. They're all playing her.
I think so. So Flawed.
Cliff.
She just agreed to it.
Yeah.
And now Cliff's given. It's just like something out of a soap. It's like an abusive father.
Make the right decisions.
I have to put
Like-
Look.
but
It's like, no, you shouldn't walk.
feels
Stay
like
in your
a
wheelchair.
betrayal to Nicole when I do that.
It is-
I want her to be comfortable and as certain as possible about the way we're going. But I also have to worry about my own game and what I need to do to make it as far as
Yeah, we know
Cliff, you
Cliff.
rat.
He's a bugger. He's cutthroat. He is
I trust
cutthroat.
Cliff.
Oh,
because-
Nicole.
To my knowledge, I have never been burned by him, and
Cliff's gonna
About to be fucking napalmed, mate.
Cliff's gonna slit her throat. That's gonna be painful, actually. But it's gonna be good TV. Shit! Look, they're colluding. Look.
Yeah.
Oh, Cliff! You
Oh,
fuck
this is so sinister.
Judas! Cliff!
It's like he's gonna smother her in the night.
Yeah, it's like fucking some
Oh.
gangland shit, isn't it? Look, 12 minutes for it. Nicole knows in her heart of hearts it's not the right
She's such a
decision.
twat.
She's been
She's
pressured.
gonna regret this so much.
She is. She's been pressured into it. Think of your dad. Think of the Pegasus.
It's the Pegasus.
That's what she was drawing.
On an emotional level, I'm here for Nicole.
Oh,
On a personal and game level, I'm very upset and disappointed. Any deals or handshakes that I had to do
Oh.
to keep her here, they aren't anything.
no.
But thanks for keeping Holly.
Oh. Oh, Nicole, you really
And he's
screwed.
comforting her, just like
Barely.
get his way. Well, sort of.
If someone was comforting me like that, I'd think, ooh. This is good. Very dramatic. That music.
Oh, Tommy.
I think Holly's gonna throw it now. Lol. Lol.
I finally decide to
You
go
fucking-
Holly and send
Nicole
her
must be
to
thinking now, what the fuck did I just do?
Yeah.
decision,
Tommy said he was gonna
but
throw
I
it.
am hoping and praying that moving forward, these deals that
What
maybe
deals? It's 2
are
against
deals
2. In fact, it's not even 2 against 2 because Cliff ain't even on her fucking side.
No, but Jackson said
He
he wants to take them. Maybe that's the deal she's talking about.
So if Holly doesn't keep her in the deal,
Yeah.
HOH,
Imagine getting served your dinner by Jackson.
I know.
every fire in
Half of it be gone.
They're going to be headhunted, but be safe. I'm the only one that's not. If I don't have the
Don't
deal,
order watermelon.
I'll be on the block, and I will definitely be going home. I need Holly to throw this competition.
What?
He needs her to throw it.
Oh, is it? Because he wants to play veto. I think, isn't it the one where if you win veto...
we never
I know. It's the one where whoever wins veto decides he goes home. So maybe he wants to be on the block so he can play in the veto. I don't know. You know I don't know this bit, and you sure as hell don't. Is she going to throw it? Maybe
Cliff's
she is.
gone. Cliff's going.
Oh, look. Is he saying it's her? Oh, she don't want to throw it.
Shoved into this position.
Oh.
I'm at the point in the game where nobody should be throwing comps.
Oh.
And I don't want to throw a comp.
Yeah, she ain't going to do it.
I feel nauseous.
Oh.
She feels nauseous.
But Jack said you're going to throw it or not.
Holly looks stoic. And in the back
Stoic.
Wondering
like
when
Jackson.
throw this. Because if Cliff falls,
Holly don't want to throw it.
Nicole gets knocked off, Holly might accidentally win this thing. So you're going to throw it.
He's looking out for himself.
Yeah, but Holly wants to start playing for herself, and she should be.
We know she won't because she's fucking
No,
Handmaid's.
he's asking her when. She's asking him when to throw it.
She is some Handmaid's Tale subjugated fucking idiot.
I'm having a hard time, and I look over at Holly.
Oh, look.
She looks like she's asleep on that rope. We had a deal that she was going to drop. After everything we've done to keep her...
I want Holly to power through and win it.
She won't.
Just to fuck them over.
She won't. She's going to do as she's told.
Oh, by Jackson.
Yeah, of course she is.
Yeah.
Oh, right in the puddle. Fucking hell, look how controlling he is. He's so controlling.
If she now disobeys him, I'm going to start championing Holly.
Yeah, same.
She's my pick to win.
She won't know.
She must feel that way. Being completely honest, I don't see why she would honor the deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
This is the comp I've been waiting for all season.
Was that DR filmed after or before with Nicole?
After.
Before.
On this
After.
all night.
That means she didn't.
I have to throw a comp that should be all mine.
She is. She's going to do it.
I have no words.
You're an
She's doing
idiot.
it.
She's a twat. I hate her. I hate her so much.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Are you guys serious?
Also makes the comp boring, doesn't it? It's fun watching it go all night. This is so wrong.
Jackson getting it done like a hero.
I don't think Holly is comfortable with this. I think there's going to be...
I don't think anyone's comfortable with anything that's just happened in the last 24 hours.
Well done, Nicole. You really fucking earned it. Well done. More unicorn slippers.
I am going to a final 3.
Yeah, and that's where you fucking end. Why did Holly do that? She is... Imagine her family watching that. They must be fuming. Let it go, look.
I literally just
She's
handed
angry.
Nicole a spot in the top 3.
She's angry.
On a silver tray. It's not right. It is not right.
You did it, you
This
twat.
is not fair gameplay. We made a final 4
She might end
deal.
up going home.
Yet here we are, and somehow they have manipulated the situation and forced me to basically sell my soul to them.
Jackson did.
Yeah.
Jackson
But that's
did.
how gaslit she is. She thinks it's
I
there.
know. Yeah, you're right.
Holly kept her word, even though just a little bit earlier, Nicole and I were considering sending her home. I'm still a little bit
They
worried.
don't realise why.
Nicole now has safety, and
So
I need
Jackson
to make
can
sure
play in
that
the
my
veto.
safety is secured as well. Hey, you earned it. It honestly, as an individual, helps my game that.
But not Holly.
If Holly would have won, she's guaranteed safety. I'm not safe. If they win the veto, they'll be taking me out of this house. And there's no confetti for fourth place.
Confetti in your shoulders.
The boy wants confetti.
He's fucked Holly.
Yeah.
She might go, and he might stay. He did it just for himself. What if Cliff or Nicole win veto? They'll just send Holly straight home.
Hang on. Nicole's HOH, right?
Yeah.
So she's going to put up who? Cliff and
Jackson and Holly.
Jackson and Holly.
Yeah. And then Jackson
Jackson
can
will
win
save
veto,
himself.
and Holly will go.
Yeah.
Oh, she is. Oh my god.
Everything all right,
Oh dear. This is bad.
I don't regret anything we've done.
Oh, this is bad.
The truth is, Jackson's actually potentially in a sticky spot too, because if he is on the block and doesn't win veto,
Yeah.
they could
He'll go, yeah.
If I won,
Shit.
I like the idea of going head to head.
I'm not yet in the final three, but Nicole is.
Oh.
In order to give myself the best possible chance of also
These
getting
lot
there,
are all
I think I have to
shady
make
as
this
fuck,
deal
man.
with
What?
Oh, Nicole's in the final three. Just realised.
I'm
Take
confused.
care of me, I'll take care of you.
Oh yeah, I get you. Yeah.
I would hope if we made a final three and if it came down to a decision.
I was thinking like a final three agreement, not the actual final three.
I'd love to see you and I up there at the end.
Bollocks.
Like you were
Bollocks.
taking the words out of my mouth.
Bollocks.
If I don't walk out with confetti,
Oh, shut up.
I hit back because you're walking out there with it.
If someone proposes any sort of alliance or deal or final two, you never turn it down in this house.
True.
Why would you do that? If they want to take you to the final two, okay, let's do it.
Jackson
But
just fucked
it don't
Holly's
necessarily
game,
mean that I'm gonna be taking
and she
you.
let him.
I know you're less.
I can't believe she did that.
Neither can she.
What an idiot. That music. It's embarrassing to be female. I'm ashamed to be female.
It's embarrassing to be human watching these people.
It is actually. Oh, look, here we go. The recrimination stations. Ooh. Oh, hush. Just stuff. Oh. Is he going to dump her now? This music.
Maybe he's going to apologise to her.
I apologise, even though I know it's live. My little blanket bits now. He's crying. He's crying because he knows he fucked her. In more ways than one. Why is he crying? Ah, he feels guilty because he's cost her the game.
Does he though? Just,
Yeah.
For the cameras.
She did it.
Yeah. Him.
Oh.
Tommy.
Oh, lying about Tommy.
Yeah.
I think he's crying about something else. Don't you?
Oh man.
Ah.
I couldn't lose you.
86 days without crying in this house. And it finally broke. I can't help but feel like, what if it all was for nothing? And
Like Tyler.
knowing that I hurt Tommy breaks my heart.
What like Tyler?
I don't like hurting people.
All that backstabbing for nothing.
I don't have
Casey
words
just come
for
in and
fault.
took
Oh
it.
yeah.
Tommy weren't bothered. Tommy said good on him. It's a good game move.
What the fuck is going on?
I love Tommy. Lol. I love Tommy. Christy.
You thought he felt
sociopath.
guilty about Holly?
Yeah. I think he
Do you
does.
think he does?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he just say that?
It's just not the kind of guy.
Don't want to admit it, does he?
It's not the kind of guy I am.
Anyone who says that's not the kind of person I am, that's exactly the kind of person I am. And Marty wants his mum again. Oh, bless him. Well, she's not playing Big Brother, funnily enough.
Send her in.
Where's Mum? What a baby. Look, Holly's like, oh, that's why he's going out with Holly. He's got mummy issues. And she's older. Where's Mum? What a weird thing to say. What's Cliff smiling about?
I
Oh.
locked in, basically, him promising to take me. It means that I have to take him into the final three, as opposed to Holly.
What?
You see what I'm saying?
What? What's she
Which
saying?
means if I win, I'll probably honor and take him into the final three.
Oh!
What?
Okay.
Oh, what? What's going on?
Alright, we are agreeing to bring
Jackson to the
literally
final
the
three.
biggest threat in this game
Nah.
to final three.
No thanks.
I did it just to guarantee that I could get a final three.
Nicole,
I just feel bad that I did it without checking with you.
Okay.
Nicole, say no! The snake noise, yes. Yeah, Nicole. Yeah. You decide. Fuck off! That's your agreement! That's not her agreement! So fuck you, Cliff!
If Cliff and Mickey
Yeah.
have this agreement
Oh, well.
to final 3,
But that's not anything to do
and
with
they're
her.
talking a lot, there must be more to it. It's
Like you
what
going,
you're
oh,
saying,
I've made an
there
agreement
must
for us to
be
go and
a
supermarket
final
sweep.
deal there.
No! Just no! I've made the agreement. Get the fuck out of here. Nicole and Holly both need to grow some balls ASAP. Because they are getting played by these guys. It's embarrassing. As a woman, I'm embarrassed.
Okay, friends, time for
And run rings around by an old man and a square-headed watermelon fucker. Oh, look, the table's all small.
Tiny.
Titchy table. Titchy table times. Look, Holly's got a 1,000-yard stare going on. Is Holly going to wake up and do something?
This is the nomination ceremony.
Do what?
I don't know. Vic Jackson at the
It is
end
my
or something.
responsibility as the head of household.
Imagine
to
she
nominate
did.
two
Like it,
house
That
but
would
guests.
is
be
it
great.
possible?
Oh, yeah.
Not taking him to final, you mean?
Yeah.
In my
But she
nomination,
should.
Do
If
the
she's
John
got, if she's got
Hardy.
any sense, she'll have to.
Well,
That would be
yeah.
the victory I'd like to see
Yeah,
here.
it would be worth all this shit
turn
to
to
see
She's
that.
Gaslit, she would do that.
Nah, no
and their
chance.
faces will appear on the memory wall. The first house guest I've nominated is...
What a weird Final Four. As if you would have thought that Cliff and Nicole would have made it this far.
No.
What sibling betrayal is this?
The next house guest I've nominated is...
Jackson looks like a Weetabix.
Cliff.
Oh yeah, Cliff would be good. Oh, Holly looks weird in that picture.
I've nominated you, Mickey, and you, Holly. Guys, we did it. Final 4. There's
What a
been
happy
many
Final
round
Four.
bumps along the way, but we adhered to this Final 4, and I just hope we
It's the
finish
next
this road
episode,
trip.
all the,
We're
you know,
almost there, guys.
remember
The
when.
Last Supper,
Yeah.
the award ceremony.
At
least we didn't have to watch
Mickey
that.
Graham coming into dressing.
Yeah.
I have nominated Mickey and Holly, but to be honest, the
Come on.
nominations really don't matter this
Yeah.
week. It really comes down to the power of veto. And
Sure.
that's because whoever wins it determines who's going to cast the sole vote to evict.
In order to guarantee
Who
that I'm
wins it
going to the final 3,
determines. Oh,
I've
right.
got to win this
Whoever
veto.
wins it is the sole
Age
vote.
is just a number. Yeah, my birth certificate says I'm 54, but I've spent the last 80-something days in this house competing with a bunch of 20-year-olds who underassumed what I could do.
Well, Holly's 31.
What it
Well, if
takes
you
to
win the
get
veto, you're the
home
only vote for the eviction.
If you're in the veto, you
Frustrating
decide who
having
goes, I
Nicole
think.
Put me on the block because I handed her this HOH.
Yeah,
on a
why?
silver platter. And you better believe that is the last time I hand you anything.
Oh,
It's
well,
getting
we'll
late now.
see.
Taking their gloves off. So I think it's about time that I take mine off as well.
Oh, yes, please do.
I have no other choice than to win the veto.
But Jackson's trying to win the veto for himself as well. They're
Yeah.
going against each other now.
Up until they started to flip against us and then told us they were going to keep Tommy.
Yeah, but they didn't.
From that point forward, the only person I want to be sitting next to in finale night is Holly. She's the only one I can trust.
That was the only person you were ever going to want to sit next to.
With confetti.
Shut up about the confetti! Honestly, change the fucking record, mate.
Find out Wednesday night at 8, 7 Central.
Yeah, this finishes next Wednesday, I think.
How many episodes left then? 2.
No, not Wednesday. Next Wednesday, I think.
Oh, next week, Wednesday.
It finishes on the 25th, whenever that is.
That's next week.
So this might be our last one before the final.
Well, most certainly, I would have thought, no?
Oh yeah, well, there you go. Now we've got to read out our 17,000 our one email from Laurie.
Can we
Go
have
on.
a break, please?
Yeah, sure. I need a wee.
Same.
Press that, would you?
Yep.
Right, we've only got one email because no one knows when we're ever going to do a podcast these days, including me.
That's not right. It's because no one's fucking bothered. If you want to send us an email next time, it's BBonBlastpod@gmail.com.
Send us one before the finale telling us who you think is going to win, what you think of the whole Stockholm Syndrome, why are all the women in the Big Brother house so weak, and so on.
I tell you what is good. I've been starting to listen to another
What is
podcast,
good?
and they deal with listeners' dilemmas.
Oh,
That'll be fun.
That'd be good. Yeah.
If you got, mind you, we'll get Latago or something weird. But I think people should give us their dilemmas. We'll tell them what to do.
Oh God.
We'd be good at giving that advice.
No, because what if it all goes wrong and then if someone gets hurt and police are called?
I've got a Jeremy Kyle situation on my hands.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if we can be trusted.
So this email is Monday morning feedback. Today's Monday.
Yeah, she sent it today.
Greetings, you two.
Hi, Laurie.
Gotta say, I was disappointed your live reactions during the double eviction weren't saved for posterity? Posterity, what's that mean?
Like,
to be posted?
No, like, you know, something you'd have in a museum or on the wall.
Oh, like a Paravita or a Morrissey pocket.
Sleeve. Yeah.
But thank you for the video of the last eviction, Lindsay.
No problem.
Rob Sestonino?
Yeah.
Is that actually how his name is?
Yeah, I know.
It was
It's weird, isn't
Sestorino.
it? Yeah.
Bob Sestonino.
Rob.
Bob.
That's his brother.
Doesn't have to put up with this shit. He obviously said that. In relation to Towie meowing and Chromecast issues. It was hella funny.
Oh, there you go.
To answer your question about Jackson snacking on frozen veggies,
the
broccoli. Package read broccoli cuts, not broccoli nuts. What the fuck is a broccoli cut? I've never seen anyone eating them straight out of the bag like that. He's got such an odd relationship with food.
I can't talk.
Speaking of food, why is production providing him numerous watermelons even when he's not HOH?
Well, they're cheap, I suppose, aren't they?
Are they?
Like a quid, aren't they?
Watermelon's quite expensive.
Is it? Oh, I've never bought one, so I don't know.
Maybe in America they're quite prevalent.
Sometimes you can just buy them off the street, off a fella, can't you?
Yeah, but I think they are quite pricey because we have to import them, don't we?
Do you like watermelon? Because I think they taste horrible.
I like it, especially in a shake.
I like the way they look. Ugh.
If you've got watermelon, here's my tips: blend it with ice.
Ooh.
Yum.
I like the way they look, but I don't like the taste of them. Weird.
The production pet bullshit this season is beyond infuriating. Don't even get me started on him eating while I have not. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh yeah. What happened to have-nots?
Are there even have-nots anymore?
They just quietly dropped it, I
No,
think.
we have not got have-nots. His name on any future BB list will have a large bold asterisk next to it.
Would that be Jackson or Michie? Is that the broccoli?
That's the broccoli cuts. I think it is just frozen broccoli that's chopped up.
Ew, gross.
Imagine eating that.
I
Cold.
can't.
I ate a sandwich that was too cold today, and that was
Oh,
offensive
I hate
enough.
it when bread is cold.
Yeah,
It's weird.
that was the filling as well.
It's disgusting.
Gaz was the most animated I've heard him this entire season after Lindsay told him CBB was cancelled. It is a shame it's not on our 2020 calendar, but if it's replaced with a condensed season of All Stars, I'm okay with it. But BB Gods, please don't cast Paul again, thank you. No, please don't.
If it's All Stars, you've got to step up to the plate, otherwise you're out, okay? Just telling you.
Why? I don't know the people.
Well, you got to at least feign enthusiasm, otherwise I'm getting guest hosting.
Yeah, do it like I've got news for you.
Yeah, you could do like...
I'll do every other week.
Yeah, you could just do the start and the end.
Yeah, it's fine. Bookends. Gaz bookends. I wrote this down weeks and weeks ago. You can be competitive without being mean. Did you say that? Probably.
Oh, did I?
Nicole Anthony? I love her.
That's
What's
Nicole.
That? Oh, that Nicole?
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough.
No, Laurie loves Nicole.
Why?
I don't know.
Maybe because, like, motherly instinct, isn't it? Nicole looks vulnerable. Someone put together the entire list of BB zings if anyone's interested. Nope.
They were crap.
Hope you two remember to write up a
We
few
did.
zings
Gaz
of your
has
own.
got well into it.
You know what? Once you start writing a zing, they just really write themselves, yeah. So, no, I didn't read Dalton Ross's Dan's funeral article.
Oh, yeah, I want to read that.
I would love... What I would love is someone to record it into an audio file so I can listen to it.
Oh, that's
spoiled by audiobooks, I suppose.
I'd like that too. Reading 20,000 words seems like a lot.
Joseph?
There's a,
You can do that.
There's a podcast about it though. I might just listen to that.
Maybe I'll get to it during the BB off season. Ta-ta for now. Loyal listener Laurie, which is written in Word format.
Oh, thanks, Laurie.
Thanks, Laurie.
Should we do the zings?
Well, actually, I'd rather end on the zings because I've got something else to talk about in the world of Big Brother.
Go on.
It was a big news story that broke this weekend.
Really?
Relating to a celebrity Big Brother housemate
Go
from
on.
UK Big Brother.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Do you actually know?
I don't know. I probably might know when you say.
Gareth Thomas,
Oh,
who is
yeah.
a Welsh rugby star and a Celebrity Big Brother housemate on Channel 5. He was actually a finalist. Came third in Celebrity Big Brother.
Boring housemate, wasn't he?
No, he was a boring housemate, but he seemed like a stand-up guy.
Did he come out in the house?
No, so
He come out just before, didn't he?
I think not. Maybe a couple of years or something.
Yeah.
I think he came out after his
Career.
rugby career was over. I don't think he
Yeah.
played as a player when he was out.
No, you're not allowed to be gay and a sports person.
Well,
You're
exactly.
not.
No one really is. So him coming out as gay was quite a big deal.
Unless you're a tennis player, then you can be.
Really?
Yeah, like Martina Navratilova.
Oh yeah, and a woman, but not a man.
Yeah, no.
No.
It's unseemly.
No. Can't have those limp wrists on the courts.
I'm glad you said that, not me.
Yeah, so on Sunday he revealed that he's HIV positive. And it was all over the papers over the weekend, all over the internet. I didn't actually hear about it until yesterday evening. And my charity is a sexual health charity, and actually he's working with the charity to like spread the message.
Is he ambassador?
No, he's not an ambassador, but I mean,
he will be now.
Maybe probably will end up being. I'm not sure. But the thing is, did you read anything? Did you read any of the articles about it? Did you just see the headlines?
I read that he said it's basically managed so it's untraceable now, or whatever. You know, when they manage it so it's not toxic. I was going to say that's not the right word. You know, positive.
Okay, so basically,
not toxic.
He's
potent.
He can no longer pass it on.
Oh, okay.
People that are on effective treatment.
You tell me the proper lingo.
This is my company line.
Yeah, this is good.
People on effective treatment can't pass HIV on. So basically, you have to take antiretroviral drugs, which I believe is only one pill a day now. And then
that's good because it used to be. Remember when you used to have it in EastEnders?
Oh, Mark Fowler.
Yeah, he used to take loads and loads, and he died.
Yeah, but he was fictional.
Oh yeah, Freddie Mercury. He went.
No, because they didn't have the treatment back when Freddie Mercury was diagnosed.
It is amazing how far the treatment has come with HIV. It's pretty impressive.
Like, and I've been sort of getting to know the issue of HIV a little while in my jobs because before I was working with kids in Thailand that had HIV, and those kids, I'm pretty sure, had to take medication at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m.
Oh.
I don't know if it's different because they're kids or whatever, but apparently I think it's just one pill a day. But the drugs that you use to control HIV, which are called antiretrovirals, AVRs, are also the ones you can take to prevent HIV.
Okay.
PrEP.
PrEP, yeah. I knew that.
And I feel like a lot of people don't know about PrEP, so it's worth saying on a podcast, just in case people don't know about it.
I didn't know about it till you told me about it.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of straight people in particular don't know there's a pill you can take to prevent getting HIV.
No. Don't you think a lot of people a lot of straight people just wouldn't take it? Just would think, oh no, that's just the gay thing.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I think, I mean, there's no doubt there are straight people affected by HIV, and I think maybe that's like, I think the gap is becoming wider because I think gay people are more aware of the issue and we're testing more often and we're taking the drugs, whereas straight people aren't. And you do hear of like straight people finding out 20 years into a relationship or 30 years later that they've got HIV and they didn't know about it. There was a story that came out last week about an 86-year-old woman being diagnosed.
Really?
And like, because of when they go to the doctor and they exhibit signs of something, they never would assume it was HIV, so sometimes it goes unnoticed.
You know what I'm thinking about now, which I shouldn't be?
What?
Christopher Biggins.
Oh, AIDS and sexual disease.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you get a lot so I see a lot of comments from people.
Oh God, you see some horrible comments, don't you?
A lot of horrible comments. And
what do you do? Just delete them? Or
hide them.
Yeah.
It depends. If it's they never know, that's true.
That's good.
But if it's really like offensive or like disparaging, then ban them. Not report them, just ban them from the page.
Why'd you go on that?
But yeah, there's a lot of people who will hold like gay people responsible and bisexual people for bringing it to straight people. I see a lot.
Christopher Biggins.
Yeah, I see a lot of disgusting comments. But anyway, Gareth Thomas said the one point that I sort of made me think, okay, stuff is still bad, was he was bribed into blackmailed into
I did see that.
Revealing it.
Yeah.
And I think
was it by the tabloids?
I think probably by the press. And that just made me think of Jade.
That's shocking.
And the phone tapping thing.
Yeah.
And how manipulative the press still can be, that someone should feel pressured to come out about something so personal and actually private.
Yeah, that is private. I wonder how they found out about it then.
I'm not sure, but like coincidentally or not, there's a BBC documentary coming out on Wednesday, so that must have been being made already, and maybe someone in the media got wind of it and contacted a paper.
Yeah,
but
that's terrible. You tend to think, when I read that I thought, oh, that's like, I remember when Will Young came out and he said he was sort of forced into it because they were going to do a big expose on
just
him
after he won Pop Idol.
just after. It was quite obvious he was gay, but like you tend to think that's all a few years ago now, that stuff.
Yeah.
That is bad. He was a boring housemate though, but it sounds like he's got a more interesting private life.
Gareth Thomas. Yeah, but he's also, I think he's a good...
I can't remember who he was in with, can you?
I can't remember actually either. It was quite early
maybe
days
it was like
of Celebrity Big Brother on Channel 5.
Maybe it was a deaf series like McGiff or something.
No, it wasn't even that.
No?
No, it was like even more forgettable.
He come third?
Yeah.
How?
Was he in with like Frankie Kokoza and
Denise Welch? Maybe.
No, he wasn't, was
he? I honestly can't picture him. I can picture him. I remember he was wearing a suit. Have a look, because I am curious now.
Anyway, the point is...
Yeah.
He's been taking his treatment for however long, and I think he's been living with the diagnosis for a while. And once you continually take the drugs, then your viral load can become so low that even if you have unprotected sex with someone, you can't pass it on.
That's good.
Yeah. So it's good to have someone like him as an advocate, really, because he's got such a huge profile.
I wish they'd cure some other diseases too.
It's not a cure.
Oh.
It's management of the disease, basically.
Well, still better than nothing.
You can still expect to have a healthy and long life.
Isn't that the same as a cure then?
No, because the virus can never be completely eradicated.
Okay.
If you stop taking your medication, then your viral load will then increase
I see.
again.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I don't think toxic is the right word.
I know. I didn't mean to say toxic. You know, as I said that, I knew that wasn't right.
Yeah.
Toxic.
Yeah,
well, it's good to be educated, isn't it? That wasn't me being problematic. That was me just being clumsy.
Yeah. Gareth Thomas, Celebrity Big Brother. Sorry, I haven't got to Googling it yet. Let's see.
No, it's good to learn. It's good, and the listeners will learn from that as well.
Exactly, and I thought it was worth talking about, and it's relevant to Big Brother, and you don't.
I bet you'll
usually get the opportunity.
I bet that'll be the big story. Oh, was that a big story at work today?
He was in there with Denise Welch.
Ah, well remembered. Because I'm thinking it's Sunday because I didn't go to work today.
Oh.
Yeah, I had today off.
Holiday or what?
Holiday, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Because I thought I might need to recover from the weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, our charity is working with him anyway. And I think they potentially had been a support to him behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
And now there's some kind of clear connection there. And he did, in his reveal video, which... Reveal video, it sounds like when you reveal the gender of a baby. In his video, which he did an exclusive interview with the Sunday Mirror, the end of his video had the hashtag can't pass it on, and that's part of our current campaign to spread the word that people on effective treatment can't pass on HIV, basically.
That's cool. Interesting. It's good that you're working somewhere with something that you're, a subject that you're passionate about.
It is
It
nice.
is, it helps, doesn't it? Right.
On to the zings.
Now, I've written 4 zings for Gaz, and he's written 7 for me.
But I'm not going to read them
which
all.
I think is offensive. Why aren't you going to read them all?
Because I feel like you can hear them later, but I don't think all of them are suitable for
Why?
TV.
Why?
It's
No, the listeners are going to feel left
it's
out
just one.
now.
I think if you said it about me, I'd be like, that's a bit personal.
Oh no, but what if I've said a personal one? Is it about my eating disorder?
No, not quite.
I'm not well, it depends, I suppose.
No, it's not really.
Anyway, we can't be not copywriting, editing the zings as we go. Look at you smiling at your own zings. You've got to do the voice as well.
Okay.
Go on, you go first because you've got more than me.
Lindsay! I know you like to collect trinkets, but when I first walked into your house, I thought I was in a charity store!
That was already been done by someone else.
Who?
Someone else said my house is like a charity shop.
It wasn't a zing though.
No, it wasn't. No, that is good. That is good. Your impression was good as well.
Thanks.
I liked it. Right, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what... Gaz! I've heard you... Oh, God. I've heard you've been trying to act woke lately, reading books about race. We all know you're more likely to be just woken up.
That is good because I'm always asleep.
Sing. That was good except for my impression. Woken up.
Lindsay! You're a very talented writer! As long as the limit is 140 characters!
Nice. Ain't it more characters now?
Yeah, but everyone remembers 140. It's in the public consciousness.
Nice. I can't disagree. Okay. The listeners of BBonBlast think you're really funny. No, wait. That was James.
That's good.
That was not delivered very well.
It took me a while to calculate it, but it was good.
That's not good if you have to think about it. Should have been that was me. Go on.
How many have you got? How many left?
I've got 2.
Okay. I'm trying to pick from my
I want to hear them all.
My what's it called?
Repertoire.
Lindsay! You roll your eyes so much. You give my friend Wendy the washing machine a run for her money.
Nice. That's good. Yours are better than the actual Zingbots were. That is good. Oh
the
dear.
Zingbot voice got to
The
my throat.
Zingbots finished Gaz off. Fuck it out. Oh no, I think yours are better than
Do you
mine.
like that now in my fictional world? Wendy and Zingbot are friends.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Oh, I'm pissed off about mine now. Right. Yeah. I can only do this. Some people say you're not a good podcaster because all you do is giggle and drink Prosecco. But sometimes you even watch the episodes as well.
Who did say giggle and watch Prosecco? That was a review of ours.
Yeah, Dr. Detroit said it about us. What do you think? Funny?
Yeah, good that.
Yeah.
On point. I think there's one's a bit duff. I'm going to delete it.
Okay.
Lindsay!
That's not how he says it.
Lindsay! They say you're only as young as the man you feel. It's a good job that's not true, or you wouldn't be able to buy alcohol.
Nice. That's good. That's very good. How long did you spend writing these?
Just my journey home.
I think you put more effort into it than me. Right.
I've only got one more that I'm going to air.
I've got all more. Gaz! I know you get stick for not being a proper super fan, but you love Big Brother at least half as much as you love yourself.
That's good. Lindsay! Big Brother USA is a predictable, repetitive, tired old format. No wonder it's your favourite TV show!
I thought you were going to say so's BBonBlast, which would also be true. Yours are good.
Thanks.
What's the one you crossed out?
No, you
Is
get
it
it later.
offensive?
No, one's just a bit meh.
I'll tell you what, if people want to hear it, donate to the page.
Donate to our
Those were good. Well, thanks, Laurie, for reminding me about that, because those were good. No, we didn't fall out, so that's good.
It's good to end on a high.
Mine was just basically
A high voice.
about you being vain.
It's good though, especially the woke and being just woken up.
Yeah,
that's good.
No, I was happy with that. Finish your zing, you're like, yep,
right,
done it.
Listeners,
yes,
tweet us your zings against us.
Yeah,
Oh,
zings against humanity. That would be fun. And
I would like.
And we'll read them out in the
I
finale.
would like those local listeners, regular listeners.
Local people. Yeah.
To at least zing one of us.
Mainly Gaz though.
Send us a DM, send us a tweet.
Yeah, that'd be
Actually,
fun.
at us on Twitter. We'll retweet.
That'd be fun.
We'll retweet your best zing.
Email them, because then otherwise we'll read them at the time. Oh, you could at them. Whatever your preference is. The email is...
I'm looking at Luke Stamen. I'm looking at Richie,
Luke
W
Starman.
Forever.
He's a Starman.
Lorcan.
Yeah.
Joseph. Alfie.
Otago.
Rowan. Laurie. You all need to zing us.
We got more listeners than that, you know. We got a few people who
Nikki
regularly retweet us. Richard Watkins.
Richard W. I said
We got
Arissa.
Matthew Pagazzani.
Arissa, I want her to zing us.
She ain't gonna zing us. She's busy. We got a lot of listeners.
Busy incubating.
If you're a listener and you always listen to us and you're fed up of us mentioning all these fucking same old people, send us an email or a tweet and we'll mention you.
Yeah.
No problem. It only costs 5p per mention. So we're done. You actually enjoyed that episode that we watched together.
I did.
Do you know why? Because you fucking concentrated on it. Didn't watch it at 4 times speed in the shower.
Sing!
You know that though?
It's true, yeah.
If you actually carve out the time to treat it with the respect it deserves,
Put some respect on Big Brother USA's game.
There's only going to be about 4 or 5 more. There can't be that many more episodes. There's only 4 people in there. One of them's going to be the recrap. So.
Oh God.
Remember the time when I wonder who's gonna come in and do it? Someone from last year. Should be Caitlin. Imagine if Caitlin came in to
They've
do
already
it.
brought her back once.
Oh yeah. Who will they bring back?
Brett, because.
Oh yeah.
I know it was Kat had a thing for Brett, wasn't it?
I wonder who they would bring back. Couldn't bring
From
back.
last year.
Yeah.
Brett's the only one they can bring back now, isn't it?
Who can actually?
We've already brought back Tyler and Angela.
Rockstar. I don't think so. That's not very nice. I like you, Rockstar. Anyway,
let's move this.
Should we wrap this up?
Yep. Send us an email, bbonblastpod@gmail.com.
Follow me on Twitter, @VM.
Follow me on Twitter @bb_superfan.
Follow our Big Brother Twitter, BBonBlast. Follow us on Facebook, BBonBlast. I've been doing lots of videos of me watching the episodes because I didn't think Gaz was ever going to turn up to do this podcast. So if you like looking at my face all screwed up, all angry, have a look at that. He wouldn't.
More eye rolls and Wendy's.
Yeah, that was it. I must admit, I'm very impressed with your things.
Thanks.
You've redeemed yourself in my eyes a little bit.
Was on the edge there, wasn't it?
Yeah, you're on the edge. It was like, oof, I'm going to have to give Gaz a disciplinary. But no, he's saved himself.
Recovered it last minute.
Yeah, not even a bit of warning. Thanks so much for listening. We appreciate it.
No, we actually do.
Oh.
And as much as I moan about it, I do appreciate it. And I do enjoy being a part of
BBonBlast.
BBonBlast.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, we're probably not going to do it again until we watch the final.
Are we going to watch the final together?
Fucking hope so.
Good.
So who's our winner pick?
Who
do you want to win? Who will win?
I now want Holly to win.
Oof.
I'd like her to stab Jackson in the back and take the victory, because I feel like that's the logical conclusion of the story. Ideally, Jackson does deserve it though, because he has played
the hardest
ingenious game.
Did you say genius?
Ingenious.
Oof. Let's not throw that word around.
Sorry.
Yeah, fair enough. I would have said I wanted Nicole to win, but the way Nicole and Cliff just played that, Cliff is too dirty, and Nicole is too weak, and Holly's too weak as well.
But Holly's had power, and she's used it to benefit her and Jackson's game. Now she just needs to finish it by ending his game and propelling hers.
We need Nicole and Holly to come together, have a proper heart-to-heart, and be like, fuck these guys, let's go for it.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen, but it's good fan fiction. Let us know who you want to win, and we will read out your emails on the next podcast. Thanks for listening. Bye. See you.